Hello, hello, hello. Greetings and salutations. Welcome to a very special Fables of Refuge charity live stream. Woo! Uh, we are here playing for Extra Life and the Children's Miracle Network. So if you're here right now, Extra Life's website maybe is a little janky and not working. So you can donate on the alternative links that are posted in the chat. You can find them, and any donation helps, of course, but because of processing fees and all those good things that we deal with these days, a donation of $5 would maybe do a little more. So keep that in mind. But that's cool. We're happy you're here. We're going to be playing an in-canon one shot here in Refuge. If you don't know what that is, that's our D&D show where we play in a world that I created. And today we have...
Hi, I'm Jess Ayers.
Hi, Allie Fitzgerald.
Carmichael.
And Joey.
And who's everybody playing? Well, we'll introduce each other at the table. So, very exciting. Let's get going. We start our adventure in the city of Oak, the Stilt City, a place of trade and commerce, princes and piracy, and the promise of a peaceful future. It is a place of many peoples, cultures, and traditions, a microcosm of Refuge herself, built to withstand the waves should they rise once again and flood the world as they did more than a millennia ago. And while diluvian thoughts are often in the back of many minds, today, something more pressing is dominating the zeitgeist. Off the eastern horizon, a growing fog has risen, pushing closer and closer to the city. As the mist rolls in with the tide, the citizens of Oak are deciding upon which action to take. Now, we find ourselves in the Twins Favor Public House, with the fire roaring to stave off the chill. 4 strangers have to share a table at an overly crowded bar. That's you all.
I will flag down a server person.
Mm-hmm.
Are there servers?
Yes.
Or do I have to go to the bar?
No,
Okay.
there's
I'll
wait
flag
staff.
one down
Mm-hmm.
and
All right, yeah.
another ale, please.
Great.
Make
Oh.
that one for here too.
Half pint.
Aye.
Great. Put me back. She goes off, goes to the bar. Takes a little while, but you're gonna get your drinks.
So what's everyone's story?
Oh, at the table, we have describing your character.
I'm Milo Little Cheese. I'm a mouseling. I'm in a bleached blue coat with a nice little raggedy shirt underneath. And I'm digging the vibe of this place really well.
Nice.
My name is Phalar. I am a wood elf, but in the world of Refuge, they are called Yves.
Mm-hmm.
I have on a brown cloak, and then studded leather armor underneath, and I have long black hair, hazel eyes. I'm about 5'5", and just kind of your regular traveling clothes. And I have my bow and my and arrows on my back.
I am Mai. I'm a water genasi, and I am all blue. I wear hide armor with a shield on my forearm and a spear in one hand. And
Just there at the bar like that.
Yes, always.
Oh man.
Ready for action.
And I am a watcher, always observing.
Mysterious. I am Rahananir Frey, the Awesome. But you can call me Raha for short because I know my name's kind of hard to say and stuff. She's like 6'1", 190 some pounds. Like, she is a beast of a woman, human, fairly fair skinned, like Norwegian, think like a Viking.
Mhm.
Sort of dark blonde hair. Her head is shaved on one side, and the other side is just like long and straggly. She's got like hide clothing, like you would expect. She's a beast. She's got a big great axe on her back, and
Nice.
she's probably on her like third pint of ale.
She needs a bit. Takes a
Yeah.
lot.
I should clarify, as a mouseling, I am 2.5 feet tall, so I'm not sitting.
Are you
I'm
like
standing
You're, like,
on the
standing
chair.
on the chair.
Stool.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but I'm still like here to everyone.
Super cute.
Nice. So there's lots of conversation happening all around. People are concerned about this fog. You hear bits of conversation. Oh, it's unnatural. I think it's a weapon coming from Palach. They're finally going to attack. And someone else, no, that's bunk. It's the prince would keep us safe. The king in spring wouldn't allow Palach to sneak up on us and this sort of thing. And people talking about the king in spring doesn't care about the city of Oak, and lots of stuff going on in the conversations.
am I sitting across from my or what?
Let's just say you're sitting like this.
Okay. Well, Phalar not very casually gets up and goes over and sit next to my. So, what do you think's going on with this fog?
It's part of nature.
Doesn't feel like it.
To me, it feels like it.
Okay, so it feels normal to you?
Everything in nature is normal to me. This is a part of our world.
I don't know. Something feels like maybe it came from somewhere else. It could still be natural.
Where do you think it came from?
I'm not exactly sure. It just doesn't feel part of this particular plane that we're on.
Well, perhaps we should find out.
Yes.
Is it always this cold here?
It is very, very cold.
Oh, foolish human.
Okay. I guess.
No, it's a little cold.
Can we get some bread with the ale, please?
Yeah. As the server comes around, like she puts down your drinks and then like has a plate with some like basic charcuterie and some light cheeses and some bread. Yeah. So she's like puts it down, kind of like gives you a look, a wink, and walks away.
Is it reachable?
You can, you gotta kind of scurry up there to get it. Maybe you stand
I'm
on the
just-
table.
I'm just gonna-
Buddy. I'll push the
Thanks.
plate closer.
Appreciate it.
And then I'll pick up like half the loaf and just eat it myself.
I'll take out my own knife to carve the bread,
Okay.
and I do it very finely.
Oh, yeah, he's like very thin slices coming from this mouseling, very depth with his.
I'm not even looking at it.
Yeah, he's doing really good with bread.
Would you like some?
Sure.
All right. Suddenly, a waterlogged halfling slams open the door of the pub. It's a ship! It's a ship within the mist! I've seen it! They attacked us! Silver Dragon, save us!
The
I get
what?
up immediately.
Yeah.
Did he say silver dragon?
Yeah, I'll get up and
I run to the door.
yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm
There's
not
a
have
lot
to-
of mist outside.
I start just walking through.
Okay.
I follow.
You gotta help us. We gotta do something.
Phalar gets up and also follows outside immediately.
You said it's a halfling.
Yeah.
Came in,
Yeah.
so I tower over. I
Yeah.
put a big hand on his shoulder. How can we help, my friend?
Well, well, come on, I'll show you. So he's wants to take you outside.
Okay.
Okay, follow.
All right.
Yeah, I'll follow him.
So he's soaked. He's wringing out his clothes. He's like, all right. Well, I was fishing, and then we were out there because gotta work, and then suddenly I was by myself in the boat, and then and I didn't know where my friends went, and then the mists reach out, and then it was like an octopus. It like sank my boat, and I barely managed to swim back here.
How big is your boat?
Octopus?
It wasn't very big.
Are we going towards the docks right now?
Yeah.
Okay. I scurry a little bit faster.
Okay. I mean, it's you have to go faster to try to keep
Yeah,
up
I
with
know.
her. Yeah.
I pick him up and put him on my shoulder.
I hang on. I'm like, thank you.
All right.
Following along.
Yeah, following.
Lead us
Following
there.
All right. So he starts to kind of like take you a little bit, not directly toward the dock.
I stop him.
Okay.
Aren't we supposed to go to the docks?
Where are you taking us?
Okay. Closer. Speak closer to your mic for the live stream. No
Where are you taking
problem.
us?
Oh, we're everyone.
Everyone
Okay.
closer to the mic? Yeah,
All
no
right,
worries.
great. All right, look. I wasn't fishing. You just gotta be cool, okay? Everyone be cool. It's fine. I gotta square it with the twins here. So, okay. All right. It is a ship. There's a ship out there. I was trying to get to it. And it didn't work. But maybe, if you help me, the boss is gonna pay. So, I can work it out, and everybody can make a little, if you get this ship.
What kind of trouble are you in?
I mean, I thought I was going to get that ship, so I'm not in much trouble, but, the boss doesn't
Who's the
like failure.
boss, other than Angela.
I mean, certainly, you know about Duringer the Underprince, yeah? I've got his ear.
Inside check.
All right, roll it.
Is it cocked? No, I'm not called that. It's for 13.
13. He's definitely a shifty individual, but the first part probably wasn't true. This feels kind of true.
First, let's hear what you have to say, because I'm a little rattled by what you were saying earlier. So keep talking.
So wait, was there an octopus?
I don't trust him. I think he's lying about everything.
I mean, that's smart of you, man. I appreciate the everything, and I wouldn't trust me either. But there's some real coin here to be made, and I mean, I just want to take like 100 gold cut, and then the boss is paying 1,000 gold pieces a piece for whoever can bring that ship to the South Dock by morning.
Who's your boss?
Duringer, the Underprince.
So you think it's all right to walk into a public space and cry for help as if your poor self, the thing you do for a living, has been taken from you just so you can scrape $1 illegally?
Yeah.
I mean, I even think that's fine.
You gotta do what you gotta do. Oak's a tough place. I used to be a fisherman, but you just get outclassed by people bringing in like whole schools at once. Not fair.
DM, what do I know about the Underprince?
He's he's a crime boss here in the city of Oak. You might have had some tangential dealings with him, but you haven't ever worked with him directly. He's got a reputation for being quite wrathful and violent, but not unfair. So if you do the job, he pays and you're fine. But if you mess up, he'll probably kill you.
Has he done any harm to the world? Physically?
I mean, he's a crime boss.
Not just the people, though. I mean, like, the soil, the waters.
The natural world.
Not really. His more is more involved with political scheming and that kind of thing. So I don't think he would be. I don't think he would be known as some sort of anti-environmentalist.
All right.
By what time do you want the ship?
Oh, it's supposed to be at the South Dock by dawn.
Are we hurting anyone in this process?
I mean, I don't know. I got hurt trying to get to that boat.
Yes, that was for personal gain. But in order to get this boat for
It's
you,
gonna
do
be
we?
personal
Is
gain
this-
for you?
Is this your job and you're having us do it for you?
I just thought I could do it, and then I couldn't. So it would be good if I could get it done.
Does the Underprince think you're doing this right now?
I mean, there were more than me
Hmm.
involved. So I think he's just going to be happy with whoever brings it in, but it wouldn't hurt if I was a part of that.
I still don't trust him.
You know what? I'm fine with doing it if you're okay with getting 50 gold.
I mean, that's you know, I mean, you're going to be getting 1,000 alone. I mean, that's small folk. We got to stick together, you know. That seems like that's pretty harsh.
We're doing the job for you.
That's right, and I let you know about it, and I can facilitate the transaction because, you know, do you know the Underprince?
No.
That's right.
Do you? Actually?
Yes.
Insight check.
All right, roll it. And you can roll charisma,
Sure.
persuasion. Yeah. What'd you get for the
12?
12. I mean, he seems like he's telling he's confident about that part. It seems for sure that he knows the prince.
19 on persuasion.
That's pretty good. all right. 50's pretty. I mean, 50's 50 gold. That's pretty good, I guess.
It's better than 50 silver.
What do you think
That's
about all
true.
this?
I just want to know, was there really an octopus that big?
It was
Sunk your boat.
it was the mist.
The mist.
The mist sunk the boat.
So it wasn't an octopus.
So-
It was
Wasn't
like
it
an
an
octopus.
That
It
doesn't
had
seem
like an
natural.
arm in it.
No, he's lying.
Oh, I don't think he's lying. I think
I mean,
the
I
mist
gotta
did
get a new
it.
boat. Some of that gold's going to
Kinda.
go to that.
I kind of want to see this octopus. That sounds awesome. Like,
I mean, I thought you guys were tough-looking folk, and I was hoping maybe you'd
hey,
help.
no
and then I
one's
just saw
tougher
that.
than me.
Right?
I'm
Yeah.
gonna go fight this octopus.
You
That
can't
sounds
fight
great.
an octopus.
Why not?
It will kill you.
Okay.
I believe
I mean,
I
I've
both
seen-
of you
I've
right
paid
now.
good
Try.
money for people to watch octopus fighting. I mean,
All right. I'm only going to come because I want to know what's going on with this mist. I don't care about the money.
okay. Can I have some?
No.
Can I have some? Oh,
I will take my portion and put it towards something good.
hey, you do what you like, though. You know, you're gonna get paid, and I would just say, you would say thank you, and I'm gonna say thank you, and we're just gonna.
I'm
walk
not really
out of there.
thanking you. You sort of dragged
No,
us into
not
this.
me.
Okay.
Not me, the Underprince. I would say being polite is important. Yeah.
I
but
figured.
we're gonna get paid.
So you come with us.
No,
No, you
I'll
have to
wait
come
at the
with us.
South Dock
that's why he's getting
to
50.
facilitate. Right. I'm taking. I was supposed to be getting 1,000. Now I'm getting.
It's
50.
like a finder's fee, right?
Yeah, and I can say the words, the right codes, and get you in with the Underprince so that everything is good to go. But before someone
cool,
else
let's
gets
go
out
find
there,
this octopus and fight it and get a boat.
You will not
All
fight
right.
the octopus.
Why not?
I will protect it.
All right.
all right, okay, I can. I got a line on a boat to get you out to this ship that's out there. So you guys just come with me.
Is it better than your boat?
Well, my boat wasn't very good, so that's all relative.
All right.
What time is it?
9-ish.
Okay.
So this unnatural-ish fog, it's thicker than normal. It's hard to see through. Here on the shore, up on the stilts, it's not too bad, but as you get closer down to the docks, you can really see it starting to get like impenetrably thick. It's like, all right. Now, if you don't bring this boat I'm giving you back, we might need to pay for it, but it's not too expensive. So that's fine. It's a buddy of mine's. It's going to be fine. So, all right. So just... You look around. So
Do I believe him that it's fine?
roll an insight check.
Ugh, probably not with that roll. Insight is wisdom, right?
Mhm.
That's a 10.
I mean, he seems like it's gonna be fine.
Alright.
So-
All right. If you say it's fine, it's fine.
Yeah.
What did you say your name was?
Oh, I'm Jan.
Hi, Jan.
Hi.
You can call me Raha.
Okay.
Cool.
You can call me Milo.
I mean, I'm gonna call you Money once you get back. Keep it easy, all
But
right?
that's not my name.
All right, Raha.
Thanks. I pat him condescendingly on the head.
His curls are a little soaked, but
I get off your shoulders and I start getting on the boat
Right.
and trying to make sure it's a good enough boat to sail.
all right. It's like four passenger rowboat, so everyone's gonna need to be rowing a little bit. You're gonna have to do your best.
I got this, buddy.
One of you is much bigger than the other, and one is much smaller than everyone else.
If Raha takes my paddle as well,
I'll take 2 oars.
I'm gonna
Can
give
I
her
change-
give her a massage and like get her to go.
Nice.
Little guy.
Can I use my shape water to push the boat faster
Yeah, I think you can.
so we don't have to row?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I wave my hands at it and start to push it once we get on.
Oh, nice. All right, that's very good. Very good thinking. So
Raha rose anyway.
yeah,
You're doing great.
nice,
Humans.
nice. All right, look out for the mist. It's not nice.
The mist does
It's-
seem a little unnatural.
It's everywhere. How can we not look out for it?
All right, the night is cool and calm. You're in this precarious rowboat, though it does seem seaworthy enough. You didn't find any leaks, no holes, maybe some thin wood, but you think as long as, like you stay close up to the shore, everybody should be okay if they have to ditch. In the distance, you hear perception checks.
We hear perception checks.
Yeah.
Who's saying that
Oh,
perception
man,
check
what
thing?
is up?
Oh, natural one.
Ooh.
Oh no.
Yeah. Mist in your ears.
18.
18,
9.
9,
Where's perception?
it's under wisdom.
5.
All right, so you're like hear the sounds of the waves and it's like overwhelming so you don't hear anything.
I'm not sure if we're gonna find this boat soon.
the
Ship.
5 and the 9 not so great, but the 18 you definitely hear clang 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 4 bells.
Do you hear that noise?
I just hear the ocean. I'm really uncertain about this little halfling we met.
There are bells clanging in the distance.
Are you okay?
If I focus, do I hear them
You hear
now?
bells?
Yes.
If he's pointed it out, can I hear them now?
It's only seemed to be those 4 that rang out. Clang 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 clang.
There must be something on the other side.
Roll intelligence for me, Milo.
I was going to ask.
Yeah.
Let's go with a 14.
Nice. You're saying there's bells. That's how ships tell time. Particularly naval vessels.
4 bells.
So you would know.
It'd be noon.
4 bells of the first watch is about 10 p.m.
Oh, I thought when you said 9, I thought you meant 9 a.m. Nope,
No,
10
yeah,
p.m.
yeah, it's dark. It is dark.
How many bells did you hear?
4.
4?
Mm.
That's usually a sign of a ship telling time.
Hmm.
So they're just saying that it's the new hour.
Can I sense how far the ship is from the sound?
I guess roll wisdom. It's kind of survival, I guess, but
Natural 20.
that 20. It's not that far off. You definitely know the direction you need to go.
Okay.
It's in the harbor.
It's close by. I can take us towards it.
All right.
Do we want to go there?
I mean,
We're committed
Is
this
it
far.
the right ship?
Say again.
Is it the right ship that we need to go find?
I don't know.
All right.
Let's toss that gamble.
Can I use my shape water to put a darker mist around us?
Y-
Conceal us?
yeah, you can do that. You can mist up. It takes some concentration.
Okay.
But I mean, you're already basically concealed in this
Got it,
this unnatural mist.
Okay.
So you can do what you like though. All right, so you're entering, and it's getting difficult to see. I need everybody to make wisdom saves.
Oh, there we go. Oh man. Wisdom save.
11.
11. Okay.
Dirty 20.
Hey,
Nice.
Do we do whatever that is?
It's the save.
it's the
right?
save. So you
Which
just
is
use
in-
the top number there.
That's
plus
what I
2.
thought. Okay. Okay. 15.
15.
7.
As you're shaping the water, you're rowing, you're like trying to give Raha some like,
Encouragement.
encouragement.
You got this.
As you're entering the mist, you look down at your feet, and then when you look up, you're alone on the boat.
Each of us?
Each of you.
Everyone?
Everyone.
What? Hello?
Even though I rolled a 15?
Yeah.
Oh, man.
Hello?
Dirty 20?
Oh, dirty 20. No, you're not. You can see everybody. That's right.
Okay.
I forgot that yours
I
was
was like,
20.
no.
My fault.
I'm like, no,
Mornings.
it's dirty 20.
Early mornings.
Coffee.
Yeah, so you still notice everyone around. And
Raha?
now these three are
Raha?
all looking around. You can hear them. They can't hear you, and they can't hear each other.
Oh, weird.
My?
Raha?
Yeah.
My?
Yep.
Milo.
What's up?
Where is everyone?
Hello?
I'm right here. I'm still rowing.
Hello?
They tricked me.
What's up?
Well, I guess I'll just
Are we
take this
playing a game?
boat
What's
back to
happening?
shore.
All right,
I'd
everybody.
like to see you try, little guy.
Nice. Let's make perception checks, each of you.
There we go. We got all the bad rolls out already. That's good. That's good.
6.
6.
11.
19.
Perception.
11.
The new sheet is different, and I forget where things are. 16.
16. All right, 16 and 19. Even though you can't see anyone else in the boat, you can, but because the boat seems to not be. You're pushing it in one direction,
Yep.
and then someone else seems it's not quite going in that direction. So you're definitely now working against one another. And you notice in the distance toward where you're going, a whirlpool starting to form.
That doesn't look good.
I don't see her though, right?
No,
Still can't see anybody.
not yet.
Can I freeze the whirlpool?
You can try to. Let's do.
It definitely doesn't look
Let's see.
good.
Your spell
You
is
guys see
based
that?
on wisdom.
I believe so.
It's your druid, right?
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
shape water cantrips.
Yeah, it's all.
Yeah, all wisdom.
You can. Yeah. Let's roll a wisdom check to see if you can.
All right. 14, 19. Oh,
19.
18, sorry.
18. Okay. So you're working your spells and trying to. It's like you stop pushing the boat too, so it's starting to get pulled as you're shaping, but you
Uh-oh.
start to slow it a bit. But it's so much movement and so much water that it's really like you can't quite get it. It's starting to really start to move.
Hey, water boy, could you like help again?
I
Because
can't hear
this
her,
is
right?
really hard.
No. Make a strength check.
Oh, really?
So close to
You
being a
saw
20.
that. You, it
I
was,
did.
So
if
close.
It was
So
a
close to
20,
being a
then
20.
it wasn't. I had. Oh no, that's only when I'm raging. Boo, strength check. 11.
11. You're having a hard like the boat is really being pulled toward. You can't seem to fight it. You're trying to slow it down, but it's pulling you in.
So, I have a question.
Yes.
So I can't see anyone.
Right.
Are the oars that Raha had just laying there?
The mist is so thick you really can't even see them
Oh,
anymore.
okay. Can I feel the boat still moving
Mhm.
at a progressive speed?
Yes.
Phalar is going to speak to her god, Melora.
Okay. Probably a good time. Party wipe. Charity's over. Everyone give money.
Melora, what is this strange fog? What are you trying to tell us? Where did my companions go? Just, I will do whatever it is that is asked upon us. Just guide me.
All right. You pray. A moment passes. Maybe the breeze picks up a little bit. Make wisdom saves again, the three of you.
Ooh, good.
18.
Dirty 20.
Nice.
21.
Nice. Hey, you guys
Come back.
set a DC 16. You all beat it this time. Okay, so as so you're praying and you're trying to figure out what's happening.
I
and
pulled
you're,
out my hooded lantern to help.
Yeah, you're trying to. Yeah, you're trying to.
It's like this big.
It's
Yeah,
like a matchstick.
Yeah. So suddenly.
It's this.
Yeah.
Yeah. Suddenly the wind picks up and your vision clears. You all see each other. You're all still in the boat now. Raha's working really hard on the oars. Milo's got a little lantern. It's like, and then you've been trying to shape the water up on kind of the front, and now suddenly everyone is around you again, and you're right on the cusp of the whirlpool.
Phaler
Whoa.
quickly
Guys,
grabs
this is
oars
looking
to start helping her.
All right.
I blow it out pocket and scurry over to one of the oars to like try to help Raha. But it's just like.
Can I shape ice around us so we float in the water?
That's a little more involved than the spell can do. Yeah.
Is this some sort of elemental?
Make a, let's see, survival check, I guess. It's just wisdom if you're not proficient.
Okay.
Or knowledge, or nature, intelligence.
Nature, okay.
Yeah.
Like it's no.
Good. 19.
It doesn't strike you as an elemental.
Okay.
It is strange that it is a strange whirlpool, but it's not an elemental.
Okay.
Does it feel like a natural forming whirlpool?
I mean, it's water.
Right? Cool.
Can we see anything past the whirlpool, or is the mist too thick?
The mist is pretty heavy still, but you can definitely see because it's pulling you in.
Mm-hmm.
So, let's do a skill challenge here.
Oh boy.
We'll start with Raha. What would you like to do to try to save yourself and everyone else from this whirlpool as it's pulling you in?
I mean, I'm the one with the oars, and I'm the one who's had the oars the whole time. So I'm gonna like try and dig real deep.
Okay.
I guess I'm gonna get real frustrated and rage row.
Rage row.
I'm gonna rage row.
All right, let's do an athletics check.
Okay.
I'm hanging onto those oars still.
A check or a save?
I would like to do athletics.
But a check or a save?
It's a check. Yeah.
I get advantage on saves when I'm raging.
Okay, let's say because you're using it as like what you're doing, let's do it. Let's have it. Because you're raging, you're using the rage.
Okay. Oh, okay, they were both good, but we'll take the first one. So 21 for
Okay.
athletics, you said?
Yes.
Yes, 21.
21. All right. So you're feeling the boat list down into this whirlpool, and you're putting the oars in, just fighting against it, just all your bulk and strength, just and just
Don't
yelling.
like water anymore.
Nice. Nice. Let's jump over to Milo. What would you like to do to try to?
Well, I'm trying to help with the oars. Clearly can't do anything with that.
Right.
It's a rowboat.
Yeah.
I would like to look off the side of the ship to help direct Raha in the best direction.
Okay. That seems like an investigation. perhaps.
Okay,
How
let's
do you
do
feel
it.
about that? Yeah.
I'm fine with that.
Nice. Or it would be a perception, but you are using your sea knowledge, so I would say it's an investigation.
Using my little brain.
Yeah.
Cocked.
Okay.
All right. 13.
13. All right. So you're looking out. You're seeing how the water's turning. You're trying to get the right angle for the boat and trying to assist Raha as best you can.
More of your left arm. No, sorry, your other left arm.
The boat's twisting and turning. All right. Let's go for Phalar. What would you like to do to assist?
That ship that we heard, how close is it to us?
At the moment, it's hard to tell because you're inside a whirlpool.
Because what I would like to try and do is shoot an arrow at an object near us that maybe we can pull ourselves with rope.
I mean, it would be a difficult shot to make at the moment because the boat is swirling around. You are listed at an angle, so it's hard to keep your keep your bearings, and you haven't seen the ship.
Okay.
It's a good idea, but
yeah.
you don't have a target.
Okay.
You know the general. You had an idea of the general direction of where the ship might be, but right now you're being
we're spinning,
pulled,
so we don't know.
Pulled down.
And it doesn't appear to be an elemental of any sort.
No.
Okay. I'm going to try a spell.
Okay.
But I don't necessarily. Okay. So for my Horizon Walker Conclave, I have my protection from evil and good.
Yeah.
I'm going to touch the boat since we're all in the boat. And it says that we're protected from apparitions, celestials, elementals, fae, fiends, and undead. So I don't know if that will benefit us.
You can always try.
Yeah, so
That's great.
Yeah.
do I roll attack
Let's
to see
see.
if it hits?
Let's do your magic is wisdom based, right? So let's just do a wisdom check.
Okay.
Or save.
No, what is it?
Oh no, it's a natural one.
Oh no.
It was like, even though it's not quite in what that spell's supposed to do, it was a really good idea, so I was excited to roll with it. But with the natural one, it is you start to cast your protections, and this water shape that's happening, is magical. So you've gone to understand that. So this is definitely some kind of magic is making this happen.
Okay.
But that doesn't make it necessarily good or evil.
Okay.
And so it's not adding to the.
Do you want to put that one in the dice jail?
Oh yeah.
Do we know?
It didn't help us at all.
That it's
Another
magic
one.
that's causing that?
I
Figured
do.
it
I
out.
haven't told you though.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Okay.
So you gain some knowledge, but it doesn't seem to be doing anything to your current situation.
Okay.
Try that one.
Thank you.
Maybe that one will
All
be
right.
better.
Can I go ahead and grab the oar to try and help just normal then?
You've spent this time working on that, so
Gotcha.
we're gonna go to Mai.
Okay.
Can I sense if there are any sea creatures nearby?
In the depths, you do feel the presence of creatures. Yes.
Do I know what it is?
There are quite a few fish, and then there you do sense some turtles down there, and maybe a shark or two.
Okay. Can I use... Can I use my speaking with animals spell
Okay.
to convince the largest creature down there to hitch a ride on them?
Sure. Usually you need to have them right there, but because this is creative and interesting, I like it.
Okay, cool.
So you're gonna reach out kind of with your water genasi ability to be one with water, be part of you is elemental water, so you can send your telepathic communications
Love it.
down in there along with your druidic order. So you're reaching out, kind of like Aquaman in the old cartoons.
Yeah, that's what I'm imagining. It's Aquaman.
Yeah. Just doing Aquaman. Yeah, there's a sea turtle and a shark both kind of respond. They ping
Both of them do.
on you. Yeah.
Okay,
yeah.
great. I tell them, can you please help us, and we will find you food.
Okay. Let's roll. Let's see. Let this be persuasion.
Persuasion.
And roll it with advantage.
Cool.
Because that was cool. Which means you roll it twice.
All right. Persuasion.
Mm-hmm.
That's wisdom based, right?
Not much, huh?
It's a 6.
Okay.
The shark eats the turtle.
It's funny too because I was gonna do that as an option also. Yeah.
Nice. Okay. And Joy, be closer to your mic for us.
Got it. Sorry. Sure.
No problem. So
So
you
it's a 6.
so a 6. Okay, so you.
And Natalie
you-
would also like us to project more.
Projection.
And project more.
I mean, you can hear me just fine. Yeah, I'm pretty loud. Okay,
It's
good.
always really loud.
As always.
Okay.
Yeah.
Great. So you put your hand down the water and you feel the presence of that life, and to seem to respond positively. The shark gets a little dissuaded by the water movement. It's very not in its wheelhouse to deal with this sort of thing. But the turtle, being more like steadfast and like bulkier, is just like, all right, I'll see what I can do. And so you feel underneath the boat a little bump.
Okay.
So you guys are so close. So 21 to 13 is 34, and then 6. So that makes a total of 40. We're really, really close. But unfortunately,
Oh no. Natural one.
yeah,
I know.
yeah, we're really close to the arbitrary number I set. So we're gonna do. Let's see, you're gonna take a little bit of. I think we're gonna take 1 point of exhaustion for all of you.
Oh
So
no.
you're at disadvantage on ability checks.
Oh no.
You haven't gotten. You're starting to pull. The boat is getting pulled down, but you have worked together and are almost crested up out of this wave. And so I'm gonna let you guys have 2 of you go, and you decide who's gonna go and what are you gonna do.
What do you mean
Yeah,
go?
So to make a check attempt, 2 of you are gonna, not all 4 of you. 2 of
Oh, like save checks or something?
you. Yes.
Uh-oh.
And what? So figure out as a group what you would like to try to do as a group to get out.
I think Raha should row hardcore and use your water powers to push us out of here.
Okay.
Also,
Yeah.
unfortunately,
I agree.
I tried a spell and it didn't work, but there's some sort of magic going on with this whirlpool. So, we're going to have to work a little harder than necessary to fight against it.
I have a turtle under the boat trying to push us as well.
Okay, maybe we should work with the
Cool.
turtle and
pretty cool.
Raha's strength.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
All right.
Is there a bucket on
Sounds
the
good.
boat?
Probably.
Is there water in the boat?
I mean, a little bit. You're in a whirlpool, so yeah. It's
I'm actively taking the. I don't want this to be one of the 2, but I would like to actively take the bucket and try to be pouring water out of the boat.
All right. Let's say.
But
It's like a spit.
But I don't want that to be part of the 2.
Right. Okay. So not part of the 2, just to see how well you do. Let's you just do your athletics check, but at a disadvantage because you're exhausted. Yeah, you got a point of exhaustion at the moment.
Oh. Athletics.
He's tiny.
Cocked at a 20.
Oh no.
DM, roll.
DM, call that. Is that cocked?
No, that's a 20.
Oh!
Natural 20
Nice.
So
with a -2 on strength.
right.
Woo!
That's
And
okay.
at disadvantage, so I'm gonna roll again.
Yeah.
Ugh.
Unfortunately, it's
6. So
Oh.
it's a total of 4.
So the bucket is about half your size because you're in a human boat. and you're trying to just get water, but it smells of chum, and it's really gross.
Smells
And
of chum.
yeah, it's.
I hate this boat.
It's not a good time.
Phalar goes and grabs the bucket. Milo, we need all your strength. This isn't helping. Put the bucket down.
My ears just.
Aw.
Figures
It's
it
You're
out.
doing great. This
Water's just splashing all
I know.
over me.
Good job, little buddy.
Yeah.
Your kind would be proud.
So my rage only lasts for a minute.
Okay.
Would it have passed by now?
oh.
Trying to play by the rules, okay?
Yeah, I'll say that was probably a minute. Yeah.
Okay.
All right. Well, so are we agreeing that Raha's gonna just row her heart out?
Yeah, and I think Maya's gonna talk to the turtles.
Yep.
Or turtle.
Try
Yeah.
to shape the water again.
So shape the water.
Or, yeah,
Mhm.
to move it faster.
Okay.
Alright, I will.
How much raging do you get a day?
I get 3 rages a day.
Okay.
I
Can you
will,
stack them?
No.
Doesn't stack.
You know that.
I will rage again
Okay.
because I am pissed. And I'm tired and I'm wet and I didn't get to finish my ale and I didn't get to see an octopus, so I'm mad. I'm tired of this whirlpool and I'm gonna row my heart out to try and get us out of it.
Okay. So that's gonna be your athletics or strength, whichever one is better for you. Where you're raging, you get advantage, but with exhaustion, it's disadvantage. So we'll just call it a straight roll. Yeah.
Well,
Or does raging
well,
negates the effects of exhaustion?
Oh,
It does.
I think it does, yeah.
Ooh.
I don't know.
You can
But
make it up, it's fine.
raging, I have advantage on saves,
Saves.
not checks.
Right. I let you do
So-
it before. So let's just say we just do a straight roll.
Okay.
Yeah.
For athletics.
Mm-hmm. Oh my god, it rolled so much.
Wasn't very good. 15?
15. Nice. Okay, and let's do
No, I'm sorry, 14.
14 and
That's a nice-
wisdom
14.
for you.
That's
Saving
better
throw?
than me.
Yeah.
Got it.
And it's
10.
10. Great.
Whew.
So okay, with that 25
I looked at
total,
this one, not this one.
the original check goal was 45, and so then I decided it would be 60 for the second one, and you guys have totaled up 25, so you're at 65.
Okay.
Arbitrary number.
Good
Not
job,
just-
team.
Math.
I was like, all right, that
Hi,
should be
Matt.
fine. That should be achievable. Oh wow, that was close.
Yeah.
So great. So you
Raha
start.
is tired of this ocean.
And Raha's just raging and pulling and trying to get
You
up.
could do it, Raha.
So close. Am I shaping the water and helping manipulate the maelstrom of it to kind of help move you along instead of pull you in and make it easier to pass through? And you go, and you're pulling, and everyone's in. There's lots of squeaking happening and stress. And then you crest over and manage to pull out of its grasp and make your way into the mist.
All the squeaking was me just screaming and squeak peek.
Yeah, squeak speak. If anyone speaks squeak speak, you would know it was him screaming. Otherwise, it just sounded like squeaking. Squeak squeaker, squeak squeaker.
Squeaking.
Nice.
Does anybody have any rations on them?
Yeah.
Can I take one and give it to the turtle as a thank you?
Yeah, absolutely. What do
Yeah.
turtles
Well,
eat?
They eat jellyfish and other things.
I don't think my
I don't have
rations are
jellyfish, but I do have other things.
I can give them other things.
All right, I
Yeah.
hand some of my rations.
Turtle comes up.
I touch it on its head and I say thank you, and I give it the rations.
I watch in awe and beauty.
Oh,
like,
did he
that's
leave?
So cool.
Bye,
Okay.
turtle.
What do you want to do?
I wanted to speak with him.
Oh, okay.
Still there?
Sure.
Do you know anything about this whirlpool?
Scary.
When did it arrive?
I mean, when you came out here. There
So-
was another one earlier.
Oh, this is the second one.
Broke a boat.
Jan's boat.
Have you seen where it goes? Like, does it just go to the bottom, or does it seem to kind of just disappear?
Well, it's not too deep, but it pulls you down real hard.
Okay. Have you seen anything else in it? Any other creatures?
No, we would stay away from it until you need help.
Well, thank you.
Snacks are good.
I go ahead and give him some of my rations.
Nice.
Yeah.
See you on the EAC.
All I can think about is Crush, too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey,
Crush and Bruce.
No, we can't hear any of that, right? She's just only speaking to the turtle.
she's speaking to the turtle, but I think you can understand.
Okay.
Because it's the
Yeah.
same spell.
Yeah, so you are aware enough of what she's saying. So.
Okay.
The turtle.
He said that all this happened once we arrived. So is the boat cursed in any way?
Well, no,
This
he
boat?
he said
Our
that
boat.
he said there was also another whirlpool before we got here.
Mm.
So I don't. It could be. This isn't the same boat though that the halfling used.
No.
His boat got destroyed.
Got it. Okay.
Could I put together that might just be a defense? Some spellcasters on the ship?
Make an intelligence check. I mean, Arcana would probably be the thing if you've got it.
I don't got
If not,
Arcana.
let's just do intelligence.
Oh.
Not a saving throw, correct? Just a check.
This is just a check. Yeah,
It's a total of 5.
yeah.
Oh my
I mean,
word.
technically it's an ability check, so it would be at disadvantage, but it's gonna be. You don't know.
I don't know.
Yeah.
I'm nothing to say because it's just a thought, and then
Okay, so I have a question, Jared.
mm-hmm.
I have a spell to do detect magic.
Right.
Nice.
The whirlpool was in the water.
Yeah.
We're not near the whirlpool, but if I were to
Pulled
touch
away from it.
if I were to touch the water, would I still be able to sense it?
Well, detect magic. You cast it, then you kind of see
Isn't it
things.
a
They kind of
range?
glow.
It's a range.
Yeah, it's like
Yeah.
30 feet.
30 feet. Do you want to cast detect magic?
Yeah, I would like to see.
Okay. Just off you're about 30 feet away from the whirlpool, so that edge of the whirlpool definitely has a glow to it.
Okay. Am I able to understand what school of magic it is? Because the spell says
Yes.
I can sense a presence and see an aura and learn the school of magic. Obviously, it's
Right, it
all,
takes time.
yeah.
So you're definitely sensing the presence, and then it would probably be evocation,
Evocation.
I think. Yeah. What's shape water?
Shape water lets me.
Like what school of magic is it? You know?
Oh. I'm not sure. to be
That's
honest.
okay. It's whatever shape water is, which I think is evocation.
Okay.
It might be transmutation.
Oh, transmutation.
Transmutation. Okay, so it's transmutation.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So that usually means that like some.
Spells come from people. Spells come from magic items.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Mhm.
I need to look up transmutation.
Can we make course around the whirlpool to head towards the direction of the bells still?
Sure. Let's make a survival check. You guys can. A couple of you can do it to see if you can figure out which direction. Now that you've been spun around a bit, and this mist is so pretty heavy. Let's see if you can.
At disadvantage because we're exhausted.
Right.
Yeah, man. Disadvantage, I forgot about that.
Making things hard.
Oh.
Oh, that's the second time the same ones. It's use it. What you said? What was it?
Survival.
Survival.
check.
Yeah.
Oh, survival check right now?
Just for the two of them.
Oh, okay.
5.
5. That's
18.
18. Very good. Okay. So, man, the raging.
Not
you were
in my
so
element,
you
man.
were so focused on rowing, and it just wasn't. Like you just don't know where you are. You know you're out of the whirlpool and you're happy with that, but you're like, I don't know. But you're like, oh,
Not from the water, man.
you can kind of get a sense of like, here's the whirlpool, and okay, I think Oak is back there, so the ship is probably this direction. So
Okay.
you feel pretty good about it.
Do we want to continue towards the ship?
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay, we need to go this way.
All right.
Nice.
I'll turn
Nice.
the boat around.
Uh,
Go that way.
You start to approach and move through the mist, and then suddenly it clears, and about 20 feet from the edge, what appears to be a ship. It has a very low prow. Sails are nowhere to be seen, but it does have masts standing tall. The forecastle is on the same level as the main deck, the forecastle, as they say. And the bridge on the back is really only a couple steps up. It's not very elevated. It's a very strange shape. There's no gun ports, no crow's nest. There's barely any railing. The hull is like, make a perception check.
That was
At
the
disadvantage.
weirdest roll. It went from 12, 10, 17 to what it's
Hey.
probably going to
Oh,
be.
yeah.
There's a
Is it
16.
disadvantage
So,
all of us?
Yes, you're exhausted. You have 1 point of
11.
exhaustion. 11. Okay.
Perception, you said?
Mm-hmm.
So it was a
7.
natural 1, but I got
11.
a total of 5.
You fail.
I have 11.
11.
7.
7. Okay. As you approach the boat and get approach the ship and get closer to it, I mean, you don't notice this at all, even though you're the most seaworthy. But those of you who have some naturey touch, and one of you had the 11, you have 11, so you have the best. You guys kind of notice. It takes you a minute to realize that while it's like the ship seems to be made out of like a single piece of wood. It's not boards, it's just a piece as if carved. And Raha, you notice that the material, it's not wood. You've never seen it before. It's shaped like wood, but it has characteristics more of like glass or stone.
So I'm nervous to go on this ship because the whirlpool was some form of transmutation magic, and this ship is appearing to not be itself, which I think it has the same magic on it.
Anyone notice it doesn't have any sails?
Maybe it's just like that.
That doesn't make sense.
Is it near a dock?
No, I mean like what she was saying. Like maybe that's just how it looks.
Oh.
You do
Maybe.
notice, as you come around, on the back of the ship, there's a large wheel low into the water with cables stretching up into the back of it.
Oh, that's gnarly.
You've never seen anything like this before.
Like a paddle boat.
Like a paddle boat almost, yeah.
Okay.
I would like to
Is
shoot.
it the Willy Wonka boat?
And because of time,
Okay.
things, as you look up, you see a ghostly figure walking on the deck. And that's where we're going to take our first break.
Oh boy.
So here we are. Nat's going to come in. We've raised some money.
I know we saw
have,
that.
Yay.
Huzzah,
Thank you guys for watching
everyone.
so much.
Oh yeah,
This
look.
is done good. Here comes Nat. Do you want to sit here?
Yeah.
All right. Very excited.
Nice.
Hey, internet.
Before we started.
Okay.
I know, but
My name's
Yeah,
Nat.
no, we did good.
This is technically my extra live stream. I invited all my friends.
Yeah.
Yay.
I'm really happy for them to be here. We are currently in a situation in which Extra Life, because of how much people are donating to charity, is irreparably broken at the
Oh
moment.
no.
So that means that I cannot get into my back end and I cannot change incentives in a way that I've wanted to do all morning. It also means that sometimes when you donate money to change the rules of the game, sometimes they come through, and I didn't want to do that.
That's okay.
So right now we have quite a few donations. We're already over $200.
Yay.
Thank you.
House did $22 via Facebook, but Benjamin Rosenberger donated $10, $100 from a person who calls themselves My Name,
Wow.
and then $10 from Jim Curtis. Thank you very much. I'm blown away. Every year it gets bigger and bigger, and I hope today's show is fantastic. That's all I have for now. If you want to
Okay.
take away the rest of the
Woo!
CTAs and everything, and
Yeah.
thank you very much.
Okay.
Yay.
I'll
Thank you.
find out what it is. I don't think it's something changing the game.
Okay.
I think it's like a dome roll. Like every time somebody says something.
Okay, yeah, we have some
Okay.
rules. Just everything's fine. We can.
The point is that I cannot necessarily fulfill them. So please.
Right.
Please do not select.
Okay, so yeah,
okay.
there's some communication things. We were prepping this game, and everything's cool. There was an incentive to give a weird rule change, but that doesn't quite play in with how I designed this adventure. So we can't change it at the moment because of how Extra Lives is broken. So you don't have to donate that much. It's totally fine. And we'll take what we can get, and then hopefully all that stuff will get worked out the rest of the day. But for now, we are playing Fables of Refuge. If you're watching on YouTube, great. You can go to the Nat's Facebook charity link and donate there. It's in the description down below. And
The actual site works now.
the actual site is
nice.
working now.
Both links are below.
No problem. Okay, good.
Okay,
So
good. Oh,
it does?
slowly
So
fixing.
The donation
And then,
site works. That's
The
good.
next time we do a break, there will be giveaways for people who donate over $10.
Okay, so
Oh,
people
great.
that donate over $10 at our next break in an hour are going to get giveaways. Woo! It's in a raffle.
Prizes,
So very exciting. Every little bit helps, but because of processing fees and that stuff, if you give $5 is a nice minimum. But of course, every little bit helps. It goes to Children's Miracle Network, which helps kids get treatment in hospitals because of how our healthcare system is set up in America.
America.
So
America.
let's work together. And that didn't like that I did that. Let's work together. Let's donate to this great charity. They're a solid one. They have most of their money goes toward the charity itself, and what they're trying to do. So it's awesome. We thank you very much, and we're gonna jump back in this game. Also, later after us is Dungeons and Daddies, so they're super cool and awesome. So stick around. This live streams all day,
Woo.
and it's very exciting. So
Nice.
let's jump back into Fables of Refuge, shall we?
Natalie, I just clicked on the link. It's all in French. The Extra Life
Oh.
link.
Can you? So hey, that's something.
It works.
At
Yeah.
least
It works en français.
Yeah.
Just keep pushing
And
buttons.
Google Translate.
hey,
Is it really long?
we're getting there. That's
oh,
all right.
Wow, yeah, it is.
Good morning.
I was gonna relink it, and it's-
Refuge.
I'm gonna negotiate.
Okay,
Oh, wow.
I won't relink it yet then.
I mean,
we're
not
doing great.
everything's in French. but
The Facebook
Someday.
donation link works, so that's cool.
I got a question for you, Jarrett.
Yes,
Did all of us notice the ghostly figure?
I'm gonna say yes because it's cool.
Can't. I'm a little distracted by the ghostly figure,
Yeah.
but I would have loved to take a good look at the big wheel behind the boat
Okay.
or the ship.
Okay. Investigation.
Yes.
At disadvantage because you have a point of exhaustion.
Oh man. Keep forgetting about
Damn
that
it,
exhaustion.
I invested
Right.
in saving throws, not investigation.
You gotta
I
hit
should
them
have
hard
done.
with one
I should have
shot.
done
Scully.
investigations. 16.
Yeah. It looks a lot like a mill wheel, like a water wheel. So, but wider and thinner, and it's sitting low in the water,
Okay.
and it's definitely driven by these cables that seem to go into the ship.
I would like to shoot an arrow at the ship to see how it affects the arrow.
All right, roll an attack.
Do I see her getting her arrow ready?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna prep my spear and shield.
Okay.
11.
All right. Well, it's a ship, so you hit it.
Okay.
Thunk.
Yeah. It
Shot.
does.
Well, actually, at 11, it hits, and then like bounces off.
Okay. Does it fall into the ship though, or on it, or just into the water?
It hits the ship and goes in the water.
Okay.
Is there a certain sound that we hear?
It's a very solid, like the metal tip. You can hear it like hit. Just.
Is it hollow? Is it a thicker?
I mean, it's an arrow, so hitting a ship, so it's not going to make a lot of noise.
Alright.
It doesn't sound like wood.
Are we
Interesting.
fighting the ship now? What's happening?
I don't think it's real. I think there's some kind of magic put upon it, so I wanted to see what would happen.
Oh,
But
okay.
yeah, it didn't sound
Oh,
like
Yeah.
wood.
Looks real to me.
So it's with the strange design of this ship, the main deck isn't that high off the water, so you can probably just pull up to it if you want.
I'm going towards the ship because that's what we were doing.
Are we close enough to speak with the ghostly figure?
He just seems to be pacing the deck. He hasn't noticed you.
Does he look human-ish?
Make a perception check.
Oh boy.
At disadvantage. Oh, that's just terrible. 4.
He's ghosty. It's hard to tell.
Cool.
Can't quite get exact features till you maybe get on the boat and get closer.
Has 10 minutes passed since I last did the detect magic?
Sure.
Okay, because I was gonna ask.
You're rowing and moving. And...
Okay. Because I was gonna check it on the boat, but if 10 minutes has passed, then...
Yeah.
Okay.
I prep.
So detect magic, or?
Well, no, because the spell only lasts for 10 minutes.
Oh! I see what you're asking. So
Yeah.
I'll say there is lots of magic on this boat.
Okay, is it the same school?
There are varieties.
Variety.
That takes time for you to learn that. So right now,
No
as
worries.
you approach the boat, it definitely lights up.
Okay.
Yeah.
And there's varieties
So
on there.
after a minute, you can start
Okay.
to learn. But there's a variety of different auras.
Okay, thank you.
I like to prep a few pittons so that way I can climb aboard onto the ship.
Yeah, I got you. Yeah. You use that pack. Use that gear pack. Nice. Anything special you're doing?
I'm just focusing on the ghost. Prep
Okay.
for an attack.
Okay.
And I'm also finishing up some little bit of cheese.
Yeah. Pull out your
How can you
pocket.
be eating in a time like this?
I'm nervous.
Me too.
Little guys have high metabolism, you know.
How can you not be eating in a time like this?
Raha,
I
do you
was
want some
trying-
cheese?
Yeah. I'm working hard here. Thanks. Is it raspberry?
Yep.
Raspberry
It's
cheese.
the only one I buy.
Yeah.
That is unnatural.
DM's disfavor. Ooh,
Oh.
raspberry.
Disadvantage on
Everything
everyone.
because you dare to eat raspberry.
Yeah.
No, it's fine. You got it's decent cheese that Milo has. I mean, you would hope that someone of the name Little
Right.
Cheese.
Right.
Um,
Who's an expert in it? Yeah.
It's a pepper flavor.
nice.
We would call it
Yeah.
pepper jack, but Jack
Who's
wasn't
Jack?
around.
Pimento
Who's Jack?
cheese,
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. So, do you board the ship?
Do we want to
I-
board the ship?
Let someone else go before me.
Yeah, Phalar's gonna wait.
I'm gonna take a piton.
I'll hang on to the side and let everyone on who wants to get on.
I'll take a piton and my hammer and little. So that way I can
Ignore
climb up.
these railings and stuff. They're not there.
How many pitons do you think it'll take for me to climb this?
You might actually. This strange ship sits low in the water. You might be able just to jump it.
No.
We can jump it, I'm assuming.
Yeah.
Okay.
You can step off the boat onto it. It sits so low in the water.
Oh wow.
It's very strange.
Milo can
Huh.
crawl up Raha because
Yeah.
I'm holding the boat.
Oh my god, yes.
Yeah. You've never seen a ship like this ever.
Noted.
Yeah.
So it's pretty much like being on a street and stepping onto a sidewalk. Like that's how far it is?
Yeah.
Okay.
Guys, I'll go in first just to make sure it's safe for everyone else.
Okay, little buddy.
I can't do the squeaks.
That was good.
Wow. Would you rather come onto my shoulder and we go together?
How good are you at hiding?
Underwater, I'm good.
Stay here. I jump onto Raha's shoulder,
Okay.
run across her arm,
Okay.
and then land on the ship
All right,
stealthily.
Let's do an acrobatics and a stealth.
Nice.
Acrobatics isn't going to be difficult. I just want to make sure you don't flub it and fall in the water.
Man, I should have moved my saving throws around. All right, so acrobatics and what?
And then stealth.
Okay, so acrobatics.
At disadvantage.
Yep, you are at
because
disadvantage.
of exhaustion.
Ah, I was literally cut in
Because Jarrett said.
One of the
No, maybe the next one. So acrobatics, total of a 10.
That's fine. I just needed you not to fail that.
All right, and then
So-
stealth. I'll try yours.
There you
Yeah, roll a stealth.
go. Oh.
It's a 7, but disadvantage
Yeah.
7.
Okay. You don't.
So
what do you-
total-
Yeah.
stealth, it will be another 10.
Okay. So there's not a lot on the deck. There's some barrels and stuff, but it's basically pretty open. So you land pretty quiet.
Got my hood up.
Yeah, the deck is it's not wood. Whatever the material is, it's very strange. Like,
My toe.
yeah, and so
Taps it.
it doesn't make a lot of sound. So you're like, okay, I can be stealthy on this. It's not gonna the
Yeah.
boards aren't gonna creak on you because there aren't boards.
So I don't see anyone.
You see the ghostly figure. It just seems
Just
to
that
be
one?
walking on the bridge in the back. That's only a couple of steps up on the back of the ship.
All right.
Ooh, there's a thing.
There's a thing.
Okay.
What's
The
the
thing.
thing? Okay.
All death saves must require a musical performance to succeed, and
Okay.
ones must also require a musical performance.
Okay.
Just because.
Oh boy.
One's requiring a music.
That's
I
not
like
bad.
It. That's fun. That's fun.
Yeah.
I like it.
That's fun.
So
Yeah.
death saves and ones require musical
Well,
performances.
hopefully
Yeah,
no one
hopefully
will
no
need
death
to
saves.
roll a death save. but
Yeah.
We'll
find out.
Musical
That's a
performance, love
fun toss.
We'll do it for
like
the
that.
children.
You guys,
For the children. Where on the boat?
get ready
am I?
for a
On
lot
the
of
ship
Taylor
am I?
Swift songs.
Let's put. I'll say you guys came up, so you're like here. The ghostly figure is walking around up here.
So that means everyone else is roughly over here.
Here.
Yeah.
Cool. All right. And then this is like accurate to what you're imagining, Jarrett.
Yes.
Okay.
Just
no
the
railings
forecastle
and
up here is on the same level as the main deck.
Are
so
the-
just there's no stairs here. There are a couple steps here, and this is just a couple steps up.
Thank you.
And then this isn't here.
No trapdoor.
No
Got it.
trapdoor.
That's a barrel. Oh, no, that's a
Those are the masts.
mass.
Yeah.
And these turrets.
No.
Okay.
No weapons.
Got
and
it.
barely any railing. Like it's like it's the water. It's
Thank you.
very strange.
Appreciate it.
Yes.
All right. Well then, I'm gonna head over here closer to the bridge.
Okay.
And I'm gonna hide a little bit
Yeah,
behind
you're
the stairs.
small enough to actually hide behind these stairs. It's like it's like a squatty potty or whatever. Like it's only like a step. So you're small enough to
Like a
kind
cat.
of tuck in there. Make a perception check. At disadvantage, of course.
That's cocked.
Okay.
Sure it is.
Same number too.
Okay.
I'm taking that.
Yeah.
Perception, you said?
Yeah.
And 11.
11. The ghost just seems to be pacing. He hasn't noticed you.
Is he like focused on anything, or is he just like blankly there?
He just seems to be kind of blankly moving back and forth at the moment.
I'm gonna do one more thing, and then I'll head back to the boat.
Okay.
I want to peek into. The word escapes me. The quarters.
There's no door.
There's no door, so it's just flat top.
Yeah, it's just there here, and then a couple steps down, and then flat all the way out to the bow.
I will not interact with the ghost.
Okay.
I'm gonna squeak all the way back stealthily.
So stealthy while you squeak.
Yeah.
I sound like a mouse.
There's usually rats on ships, right?
And then
That's racist. He's not a rat.
I'm not. My uncle might have been. But I jump on to Raha's arm and come back onto the boat.
Okay.
So no one's on the ship except for that one ghost, and he's not really paying attention.
Are we not getting on this ship?
I think we should. Super easy.
Can I go under the water and see if there's anything under the boat or on the other side? Since I
You
breathe
can
underwater?
swim under it if you want to.
There's an army of
Let's
undead.
make let's see. I would say make a swimming check, but you, since as a water genasi, you're at home in the water, so we don't need to roll it because you're not going to drown. You can breathe. So it has a decently deep hull. It actually does go under the water line. There's no barnacles. It's perfectly clean. And when you come up on the other side, there doesn't seem to be much under it.
Okay. Do I sense anything unnatural about the boat?
Well, it doesn't seem to be naturally made. Like it's not wood. It's not a material you're familiar with. Yeah.
Okay. I'm gonna go back to the group.
Mm-hmm.
There's nothing under there.
Okay. Should we get on?
Let's get on.
All right.
Cool.
Jump on
Um,
Raha and run over across our arm again.
Druid. Do I know that he's a druid?
It's hard to tell with him being a genasi,
Okay.
but maybe.
Okay, I'm gonna take a risk
All right.
and then speak to him in Druidic and say, I don't feel safe getting on the ship.
I think we should kill this ghost. I don't trust it.
I think that might cause more problems. But we should just be careful because this is not natural. I can see many auras. I'm not sure what they are yet, but it's just as unnatural as the whirlpool.
Does it feel evil?
Does it feel evil?
Do you have detect good or evil?
No.
Cleric spell.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm not quite sure. It's just there's a lot of magic here.
We should tell the rest of the group.
Hey, do you guys want to like talk in
They're
common for a
speaking
little
a
bit?
strange, like patter tongue.
You guys can
yeah.
keep talking in your secret language, but let's get on the boat.
Yeah, my arm's kind of getting tired of holding.
Yeah, Raha, the
thing
way
on
they're
boat.
talking kind of reminds you of some of your like clan elders, the way they spoke.
Oh, okay.
You don't know what they're saying,
No,
but it's
but
familiar-ish.
it's familiar.
Okay. Phalar begrudgingly gets on the ship.
Yes, with French.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like I know it's French.
All right. So as you step on the boat, perceptions for not you, you're old enough.
Is there like a rope or something I can hook our boat?
Yeah,
to
yeah. It's
this
got a
boat?
little,
Okay.
like how it tied up to the dock. Yeah.
Okay.
With disadvantage?
12. Oh,
12 with it at disadvantage. Yeah.
Oh man.
Did you want it?
No, I rolled a
Come
natural
on.
20.
11.
11.
One more 20. One more 20.
8.
Disadvantage, man.
Disadvantage
Killing us.
sucks. Yeah.
Luckily, my rolls were only 1 point apart,
You said
so.
perception?
Really? Mine
Yeah.
are like drastically
8.
different.
8. All right. Well, they're not terribly high, but whoever had the highest, I guess it'd be you. You put it together over time because you spent most on the ghostly figure, while vaguely translucent, does seem to be a neve, so a dark elf. He is wearing form-fitting clothing that's layered.
So classy.
Yeah, it's very, whatever his clothing is, it's not something you're familiar with. And then as the last of you steps onto the ship, it begins to speak. It has come to pass. The Nerada found at last. The first test proved your will, now blood will spill. The second, your fortitude hold fast. Then, from unknown spots on the ship, figures and shapes start to emerge. And I need everyone to roll initiative.
Oh no.
We saw
Is
disadvantage the whole
initiative?
time.
No. We don't get disadvantage.
No, it's only on
initi-
ability checks.
Oh, it is. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's battle. Cool.
Yeah, not
That-
yet.
It's like 3
Is it on
points
saving-
of exhaustion.
Is
that
it on saving
causes
throws?
that.
Exhaustion, 1 point of exhaustion is disadvantage on
Really?
ability checks. 2 is speed half, 3 is
Roll a
attack
one
rolls
on
and
it.
saving
Oh.
throws.
Oh wow.
So it,
Do we get
Yeah.
rid of it with a short rest, or is it only a long rest?
Don't worry.
I think it's only a long rest, but I could be wrong.
the end of a long rest, a creature has food or drink, it's decreased its exhaustion by 1. So,
Long
okay.
rest.
And let me,
Long rest it is.
yeah, so you're gonna need to be,
I rolled a 1 on initiative.
oh,
Boop, 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 boo, boo.
nice.
Oh, that's right. Musical numbers. One question, Jarrett.
Yes.
What
I got
time
negative
is dawn? I
on
feel like
initiative, but
Milo
rolled
would
a
know.
19, so I'm good.
It's less than 12 hours away. Yeah, it's at 7ish.
7ish.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Okay.
Cool. And when we came onto the sea, it was 10 p.m. Why is my note a.m.?
Those are creatures.
Yes.
Things.
Covered in,
They're baddies.
unlike the ship, strangely enough,
On the ship.
covered in barnacles and shells, spikes, strange human and elf-like creatures, but now taken and changed by the water. They look like this.
It's like
Oh.
Oh, like on
Pirates of the
Sort of like
Caribbean.
Pirates of the Caribbean.
Davy Jones's.
Yeah, I love
shit
it.
on Pirates. Yeah.
So fun.
Let me get this sheet out too. Roll some stuff.
So they're not technically animals.
No, they are not.
Okay.
They're very
They are humanoid. Humanoid.
I'll use your screen for my advantage.
Yes.
What type of humanoid are they?
From what you can tell, humans and elves, there might be something else in there.
Okay.
But the sea has taken them. 19, and okay, 25 to 20.
22.
Yay!
Nice. 22 for Phalar. She's up first. All right, 15 to 20.
19.
19.
Little cheese.
Milo little cheese.
Okay, number 3. 10 to 15.
13.
13.
It's
Okay.
fine. It's fine. It's totally fine, you guys.
The strength will bring up the rear.
It's totally fine. That's right. I'm gonna anchor the fight. It'll be cool.
Yeah.
Oh, that's
Can come
wrong.
charging in
It'll
at
be
the
totally great. Everything's great.
I like
Here.
this die you gave me.
Oh, my.
It's behaving.
Number 2.
That's nice.
Okay. 5 to 10.
Oh no.
Nice. 1 to 5.
2.
2.
I rolled a natural 1.
I'll let you go
On
before
initiative.
this NPC. And
I'll let
but-
you go before.
but
Thanks.
not here.
Yes.
Okay.
Thanks.
So, at the top of the round, Phalar, you see 4 of these strange oceanic monstrosity creatures, kind of each quarter of each part of the main deck here. And then the ghost has disappeared, and there's another figure up on the deck, up on the bridge.
Okay. Does
5
he
in
look
total.
just like the other ones?
No, he looks different.
Ooh.
You haven't quite gathered what he looks like yet.
Okay. I'm going to move into the middle. 5, 10, 15. All right. I'm going to shoot my arrow at number 4.
Okay.
Is it considered an outsider? Because I just get
No.
bonus on damage.
Nope.
Okay, got it. Oh, is that cocked?
That's
No.
a 15.
Good. Okay, 19.
19.
I know, that's
Nice.
Oh, yeah.
Kind of hard.
Oh, yeah. You definitely
Hit.
sink an arrow right into it.
Okay.
Roll your damage.
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 11.
Nice. Solid hit. It
A
gets
hit Horatio. A
palpable hit. Yeah. It is unhappy. All right. Milo Little Cheese.
All right. Speed. Got it. All right. So I'm going to quickly run on all 4s down over here
Okay.
to number 4. And
I love it.
Yeah.
and I will attack it with my rapier.
Okay.
But can I use sneak attack?
it-
Since she shot number 4?
no, he's not.
not
Not flanked. Any place you would get advantage, you would get sneak attack. But
Gotcha.
at this moment, no.
Got it. Then it would just be basic attack. Sweet.
'Kay.
That's a 22
Yep.
to hit.
Great.
And I'll use my my D4. Oh, sweet. That's a 7 hits.
7 damage. Great.
Yeah.
Great. Okay. It is now that creature's turn
Oh boy.
that you're right up on. He's got all these barbs and stuff coming out of his body, and you see one like come out from his wrist, and he's going to try to attack you. Okay. With a 22.
That does hit.
All right.
Ouch.
Oh, I thought that was his
Uh,
damage.
no. That's
Okay.
the hit.
Scared me.
You need to make a Constitution saving throw.
Ooh. Oh boy.
-1.
And everybody speak loudly for the...
Be louder.
That's a total of a 12.
Oh, that's what that is. Okay.
12 DC is 12, so lucky you. You
Nice.
take 3 poison damage,
Oh.
but you are not poisoned, so you have
That's good.
shaken off its effects. Congratulations.
Thank
All
you.
right, creature number 3. Their speed is 20. Let's see.
Awesome. Okay.
Great, yes, he's going to come up onto Phalar, and then it's going to... Actually, it's going to just stay here. It's got a 10-foot reach with this strange tentacle that whips up out of its back and comes to try to slap you with an 11, which I do not believe hits you. Sure, AC?
It's 15.
Okay, so yeah, the tentacle, it's this weird octopus-like tentacle whips up from behind, just trying to get you, and you definitely move out of the
Yeah.
way.
Hey, water boy, can I kill that octopus?
Yes.
Cool.
Mai, it is your turn.
All right. I will use my bonus action and create a flame blade,
Okay, great.
Wow.
and I will move over towards. Which one is this one?
Number 4.
I will move over towards number 4
Okay.
and swipe at him.
All right. Roll attack.
15.
Do you want to flank him?
Sure, let's flank him.
Yeah, I'll allow it.
15.
You can get there.
Yes. So yeah, 15 hits. When they're flanked, it's at advantage. So roll the attack again. See if you get a natural 20, just in case.
14.
Okay. So yeah, you definitely hit.
Awesome. And he takes 3d6 fire damage.
Woo.
Nice.
2. Does anyone have one more d6 I can borrow?
Yeah.
Right here, man.
Very nice. Very nice. Rolling dice.
8, 9, 10.
10 damage. Beautiful.
Thank you.
So you start you bring your flame blade up and just start cutting into this creature, and it can't emote, it doesn't speak words, but you just start carving into it, and it smells like burned fishy flesh, and it's in
Gross.
pretty rough shape. You took off a good chunk of its chest, but it's still just and seawater is just spilling out of it.
Oh.
Gross.
Great. Monster number 2 is gonna come up at Raha, and also try and come up to. Let's see which one is fun. Let's gonna try to bite you.
Oh boy.
17.
Yeah, that hits.
Nice. It's got
Yeah,
pointy
it's-
little teeth
Owie.
that do. Where is it? 1d4 plus 2. So do 4 damage to you.
Oh my goodness.
Not too bad. Bites on it.
Ow.
And then from the bridge,
Oh no.
you start to hear some chanting and arm movement. And this individual who's up here points his finger, targeting the Genasi right there. Speaks out a cantrip, and a ray of frost shoots out of its finger to hit you. So, here, roll 19. 25. For sure.
Does it hit?
Okay. So
I think it does hit.
your speed is reduced by 10 for a round.
Okay.
And then you take, not too bad, you take 6 cold damage.
6 cold damage.
Mm-hmm. You look up, and there's this strange kind of green pallor elf. Though he is in, actually, you would be familiar as a genasi that this is this is a sea elf. So it's an underwater dwelling of elven kind. That as a water genasi you are quite familiar with, but the landed people, not so much.
Even though I'm an elf.
You know, you kind of heard about this stuff, but they don't come up very often.
But I see them.
Oh,
Yeah,
that's really cool.
yeah. Except for you, he wants
Is
you
he-
dead.
You said he's like sort of greenish.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
What's with the green guy?
He lives underwater.
Cool.
Raha.
Oh yay! Is it my turn?
Mm-hmm.
Finally.
Mm-hmm.
Hooray. Well, I'm going to rage
Okay.
because this little guy just bit me, and that's not cool, man.
No.
Rude.
So I will rage,
Okay.
and I'm gonna pull out my great axe, 2 hands, and I'm gonna hit him.
Nice. Roll your attack.
I'm gonna hit him. No, we'll save it.
Okay.
Cool. Does a 12 hit?
It does.
Hooray! Excellent.
They don't have much in terms of armor.
Cool. Hey. So that's
Yes.
sorry. It's
Exciting.
plus my strength modifier.
Yeah,
Right,
and
okay,
your provisions. Yeah, just your strength
Just
modifier. Yeah.
strength. So 8 damage.
8 damage. Very nice. You get solid just axe into this creature that's biting you. That's number 2. So, okay. Great. It goes to number 1. It's got 20 of movement. Let's see. 5, 10, 15, 20. Great.
Hi.
And he's going to, you see the barb come out from his arm, and he's trying to hit you with it.
Oh no.
13.
Haha.
So
15, sucker.
Nice.
he comes up at you, and you take your bow, and you just block his hit right off the way. Poof! He can't quite get you, and you see some poison spittle out from the barb that extended.
Oh.
Top of the round, we go to Phalar. It's your turn.
All right. I can move 5 feet back without him trying to attack me, right?
You can disengage,
Disengage.
as
But
your
that's an
action. Yeah.
Oh, but so if I do that, I also can't then use a weapon.
Right. Because it's taking all your efforts to defend yourself to get out of the way.
Oh, can I shoot an arrow at him from this close?
You take penalties for shooting at point blank range.
Unless I think there's a feat where you can.
Right. You don't have that yet.
Okay.
Do you have a dagger or something
Slap
to
him.
hit him with?
No, I chose not to because I don't like daggers.
Dagger.
All right, then I guess
you could,
I'll just.
you could
Punch
attempt
him
to
for
shove
1
him.
point damage.
Attempt to shove.
I will just shoot an arrow then at number 3 then.
Okay. Yeah, no problem.
14.
You hit. Roll damage.
Awesome. 6.
6 damage. Nice. Yeah, the creature's on you. You bash away, and then you see this other one that had tried to attack you before, and you're like, I'm still just gonna go for it. And so you pull out your arrow and just sink one right into it. It's awesome. I'm gonna try to adjust this. It's a little bit better. All right, we go to Milo Little Cheese.
There we go. So I just saw what happened to my.
Yeah, you are flanking this particular one right now.
I will say I will, for my action, I would like to sneak attack it.
Great.
So let's see. So just 1d6 damage on top. Okay.
You roll your attack.
17.
Great. Yeah.
Plus 5.
Mm-hmm.
Then
Do you get advantage because it's flanked? Right?
I
That's how
do.
that works, yeah.
you want me to go for again?
Yeah, just in case you get a 20.
That was not a 20.
Okay.
All right, and it will be 1, 4. Okay, so 9 damage.
9 damage total
Yep.
with your sneak attack too?
Yep.
Okay.
And then for bonus action, I would like to dash over to like right here.
Okay, great. So you have your rapier out, and you see the like perfect spot. You're like, oh, it's got this weird kind of fishy anatomy, but like you being someone that's been on the ocean is like, oh, that looks important, and you reach through, and you skewer it right through with your rapier, and it collapses down onto the ground.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's
Nice.
dead. Woo.
And you dash away all.
There you go.
So yeah, thank you.
And I run on all four.
Very nice. Yes, you guys combined efforts have taken out this creature. Number 3 has it's gonna go with this 10-foot tentacle again at you.
Oh, it's okay. I hurt him a little bit.
It's rolling low. 11.
Yay.
So he misses. It becomes Mai's turn.
Since I saw that first one leaking with water,
Mm-hmm.
can I safely assume that all the other ones are made of the same thing?
Most likely.
Is there a way that I can like shape water inside of him and explode him or something? Like
I mean, it's cool, but I mean, even regular people are full of blood and stuff, and you
Gotcha,
can't really
okay.
do anything.
Okay, then I'm gonna turn around at that elf
No blood bending.
Yeah.
and yeah, for real. I'm gonna turn around at the elf and look at him and just go, "You," and run towards him and swipe at him with my flame blade.
Great.
I'll move you.
Let's see. What's your range? 5, 10, 15. Oh yeah, fine.
All right, this guy, the elf.
Oh this guy.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. Great.
Cool.
Okay.
Eight,
That was almost bigger.
14.
14. No, you go to hit him, and he's got some sort of magic that your flame blade just bounces right off, and he's got a trident. He's just like, ah.
Son of a gun.
Great. Number Dose. He's going to continue to try to attack Raha. This time, he's going to try to hit you with this strange tentacle that whips around from his back. With a 14.
That is my armor class.
Okay.
So that hits.
So it hits. Great.
What kind of damage does he do?
It's bludgeoning.
Great.
And it just like fishy slap here. Oh, good. Max damage 8.
Ha! I
But-
take half damage when I'm raging.
but because of the rage,
Sucker.
boom! Just this tentacle just like full on hits you just right in the solar plexus. Just whack. Oh, but then you just like flex. And you're like, ah, and it's not quite aware. It's like, awesome. And then yeah, you're engaged with this sea elf up there. Congratulations. So.
Really dumb joke.
Yeah, thank you. Ray of Frost. Oh, you're. Let's see how far. What's your range? Your speed?
30.
That's 30. So it was only 20
Didn't you
because
lose
of
speed
5,
because
10,
of the
15.
ice?
Close enough.
Right.
It's still enough.
Yeah, so it'd be.
Yeah, you only even have 20, but you still reach. That's right. Great, good. We're sticking to the rules. All right, he's going to. What's he gonna do? Yeah, so he's just gonna take his trident and try to stab you with it. Not very good. 8.
Nope.
So no. So he goes to get you, but you can't quite get through your defenses. You just like move out of the way, very fluidly, and it goes to Raha.
That's me.
That ocean yoga.
Yes.
Yeah.
This little
Absolutely.
guy that just fish slapped me.
Mhm.
I'm gonna take my axe and hit him.
Yeah.
This guy fish slapped me.
Fish slap. Hey, that's a better roll. That's 16 to hit.
Yes.
Sweet.
Nice.
Coming in on the sea spawn.
9 points of damage.
9 against number 2. Okay.
Yes.
Great. Okay. Great. Solid. Just smash into him.
You're really gross. Ew.
Definitely is. And then number 1 is going to come at you. He's going to use his multi-attack against you, Milo Little Cheese. I forgot they had this.
Oh
boy.
Boy.
We remember
Multi-attack.
things. 2 unarmed and 1. Okay, so
Forget what nimble dodge is.
a 12 and a 22.
The 22 hits.
22 hits, and then a 19.
19 does not. It does hit.
Yeah. Okay.
Does hit.
So he gets you with one of his claws, which does 6 damage, and then you need to make a. Let's see. He's doing. You need to make a con save again, with advantage because you beat this before.
Okay. Let's see. I want to bring that up. Okay. That's a total of a 5.
No. So okay, you
Ouch.
take 2 poison damage, and you are poisoned.
Oh no.
Two damage.
Yes, 2 poison damage, and you're poisoned. Let's put this on Milo. Great. Oh, I have fun
Oh, you have
toys.
the rings.
You have wings.
Wings. Okay, and Milo is
Poisoned.
poisoned.
Ah.
He's upside down, but that's okay.
We know what
It helps at every camera angle.
Yeah.
Yes.
Great. That was number 1 going.
You're
So we go
poisoned. Great.
Top,
Great.
top of the round, Felar.
All right, continue attacking number 3.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh, 23.
23 hits.
Awesome.
Nice.
7.
7 damage against number 3.
3.
Great. Okay.
Zombie boy dead yet?
No.
I don't like those tentacles.
No, you shouldn't. They are very gross.
They're rude.
Milo, it's your turn. Being poisoned means you take disadvantage on attack rolls and ability checks.
Oh boy.
Yeah.
So, ability checks already have disadvantage on.
Right. So, we'll
So
just
is it
say-
double or
No,
just
they
flat?
Yeah, they
Okay.
don't stack. And
Good. Good.
Yeah.
That sucks so bad.
Double disadvantage.
Yeah.
Super secret probation.
I'm not feeling so hot, everybody. All right, I'm gonna attack number 1. No, wait, no. If I move here,
Mm-hmm.
will he be flanked
Yes.
diagonally?
Yes.
So I'm gonna dash over here.
Okay.
Take your ring with you.
Great.
Take my ring.
So
And-
because you would be striking at advantage, but it's at disadvantage, it's straight roll.
Great.
Nice.
Then wait. Yeah. So I also can gain an additional sneak attack on top of that. I think. I don't need advantage on the attack roll. Nope, that's something else.
Is number 1 technically flanked?
Yes.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
why he's rolling straight.
Okay, that's why he's
10.
fine there.
10 plus 5. Why did I move that away? So 15.
15 hits.
Great.
Very
And-
nice. Milo rolling around, not looking a little paler than his fur usually is.
All right, I got.
Sick in the eyes, maybe.
I got 8 damage.
8 damage against number
Wow.
1. Very good. Here. Awesome. Yeah, you're fine. You roll around, and even though you don't feel great, you see the moment, and you reach in and just good stab right into it.
I have to give a
Awesome.
painful gasp as I hurt them. 'Cause
Yes.
It's like.
Squeak. Awesome. Okay, number 3. He's going to move up onto Phalar and do his full round multi attack.
Can't catch a
Oh,
break.
great.
So the just
Boy, I'm sure glad we have these potions of healing.
Yep.
Yeah.
man, every time I go to attack Phalar, I just roll like crap. I rolled an 8 and a 2, which is
Nice.
just not going to be enough to hit because it's 12 and 6.
Don't mess with the
And
ranger.
then let's see if it's poison barb will hit. That will 23. Nice. So you need to make a Constitution saving throw.
Move?
Okay.
Boat moved.
Yeah, I rotated it.
Oh, okay.
for a camera.
For
Oh,
camera.
For camera. Okay.
Okay.
'Cause it-
Has a
Am I-
15.
15. So you take
The
6
ocean.
poison
Am I
damage,
hallucinating?
but you shirk the poison off your like rangerness and like having the constitution to like having dealt with these sort of things before. It kind of you've been poisoned by a like a jelly before, and this has a similar kind of burning sensation, but you shake it off. So you just take the 6 poison damage.
Good.
My
Yes. Question.
answers.
My flame blade sheds a bright light.
Right. It's illuminating the area. Yeah.
Does that give me advantage on him because he's blinded by it?
Good
Thought I'd
question.
ask.
But
Thought I'd ask.
nice try. Yeah.
Creative thinking.
Yeah.
All right.
Is there
Yeah.
a hero discount?
Yeah, exactly. Okay. I'm going to swipe at him another time.
Great.
Great.
Do so.
Alrighty.
The way you said that
was
another
like-
time meant like later.
Yeah.
I will swipe at him, but at
Another
another
time.
time.
When are you gonna do it?
I will swipe at him once more.
There we go.
Very dramatic.
14.
14 again.
All right.
Nope.
That's good.
So yeah, you try to get in,
Good stuff.
and he just swings his hand, and just like it, you can't get through his defenses. However, what's going on? Very strange.
Okay, then can I back up my max amount?
You can. You're gonna provoke an attack of opportunity from him.
Then I will not do that.
Okay. It doesn't mean he's gonna hit you.
Yeah, still, just in case.
Yeah. Okay. The one he's gonna do his full round at Raha. So. Oh.
Did you roll a natural 20?
Wait, did you say 1?
I rolled 2 natural 20s.
No.
Oh my goodness.
I had to show that to Carmichael. That's insane.
Oh.
Never rolled that before. All right.
Wait, hold on, Jared. Did you
no.
say number 1's attacking?
No.
No.
Oh, okay.
No. Number 2.
I heard
Two.
wrong. Sorry.
Number 2. Okay. So luckily these aren't big hits because these are just his unarmed
It's
strikes.
fine. I'm raging. It's fine.
So
It's totally fine.
we'll do our house
Totally
roll with max damage plus a roll. So the max
Oh,
damage
oh,
is
yes,
Yeah.
that's
6.
right. We do that now.
So
We have a new
6.
critical
How many
roll.
hit points do you have?
Critical hit.
A few
How many hit points do you have?
right now.
Yeah.
37.
Okay. So 6 plus 3 is 9, and then 6, 15 plus 4. So you take 19 bludgeoning
Half.
damage. Yeah, which
Half,
is going to be half.
because I'm
And
raging.
then he's also going to try to hit you with the poison barb with a 13 on the attack.
That doesn't hit.
Okay, so you take the 19, but
So that's-
halved. So
8.
Round up or
Uh,
round down.
it rounds to 10. So
10 damage.
yeah,
Okay.
10,
Okay.
10 bludgeoning,
Fine.
just full big hits.
It's fine.
That's
Yeah.
not as bad as I thought it would be.
I
No,
don't
well,
feel-
because
I
she's
don't
barbarian
feel
and she's
awesome
raging.
because I'm
Right, yeah.
raging, so it
The
halves
rest of you would have
most
been
damage.
Love
really
that
bad,
rage.
but she is like
That rage
the
is so
beast.
good.
Yeah,
So
I have resistance to bludgeoning, piercing, and slashing damage.
if I could have critted on the rest of you, it would have been great. 'Cause I could kill you, but you know.
Yep.
Not
but
getting past
I'm
Phalar.
But-
not, I'm not
Ra-
dying in this one shot. I'm
Raha's
not dying
the
in this
one.
one shot, Sullivan.
All right. The sea elf is going to start casting a spell. Let me double check and see if this provokes an attack of opportunity from you.
Yes.
I don't know if it does. Do we know if
I think it's a
you can make it so.
Pathfinder roll.
I think that's a Pathfinder roll too.
I think they got rid of that.
It probably depends on what type of spell it is. So let me just double check the spell as we are playing a charity live stream for
Children's
Extra life.
Hope.
Nope. Children's Miracle
Children's
Network.
Miracle Network. We'll get there
You
eventually.
keep calling it Children of Hope. It
Yeah.
is not Children of Hope.
Hope
Here we
for
go.
the children,
Hope
though.
for
There
the
is
children,
hope for
yes.
the children. It is a hopeful charity. That is good.
Okay.
not what
Say it once
it's
more for
it's
Sullivan.
Awesome. So it's a bonus action spell.
Oh,
So he's
boy.
going to.
Oh boy.
That's what I thought it was. I just wanted to. He's going to try to stab you with the trident again. She doesn't have good on. So 13.
Nope.
No. So he tries to, and then he moves his hands around and whispers something, and then disappears.
He
What?
And
disappears.
goes 5, 3. Where's good? He's gonna go back here.
Did he?
And he through the mist. He missed
Did
and then
he Misty step me?
misty stepped
Oh,
you.
yes, he
Yeah,
did.
Yes, he did.
misty
Two
stepped
can play that
through
game,
the
son.
Mist?
Through the mist. Yeah.
Oh
You are
my.
aware of this, so he just
Very
done,
aware.
he's done what you did.
Oh.
And then
So we're equally
it
matched.
becomes Raha's turn.
You have what, like 150.
Raha.
Yes,
raha,
sorry.
Raha,
I-
raha, raha.
She was doing math with me.
Yeah.
I was helping. I am tired of this thing hitting me. You just hit me twice and it hurt real bad. It's not cool, man. Why don't you die? And I will hit him. Hey,
Ooh,
that
look at
was
you.
a nice roll. It was like a 23.
23,
22, sorry, 22 to hit.
Absolutely.
Like 22.
Big hits. Come on. Oh.
What was that?
Come on.
Roll.
No whammies, no whammies. Oh, womp, 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 womp.
6 points of damage.
All right, he's starting. It's like it's
Slashing
really
damage.
hurt. It's like you're cutting through it, but this like and the seawater is pouring out of it, and but
Why
it's,
won't you
he's
die
still
already?
standing.
I hate the ocean.
And then I guess number 1 is gonna go for Milo Little Cheese.
He likes the mouse.
Oh
Yeah.
my goodness. I am a dumb.
What'd you do?
I get an extra 2 points of damage when I'm raging.
Okay,
Nice.
So it was an 8. And
it's
I
an 8, and
or
you
what-
hit him once before
I did,
too.
but I don't remember. So
So let's do
Yeah.
4. So yeah, he's,
it's right there. I wrote it down.
It's
right
he's
there.
it's
Plus 2
looking
when
so
raging.
hurt. You're very surprised. that
Why
it's
aren't you
standing.
dead yet?
All right.
Stupid ocean.
Why do I keep rolling these double like same numbers? So 19's hit you, right, Milo?
Yeah.
Okay, well, at least it's
Aw.
not a crit. And they're D4s. So okay, so you
You're
5 and then 4. So you take 9.
We got potions, baby.
Yeah, you take 9 bludgeoning, and then he's gonna try to poison you again. But
Being
I think
poison-
13 hits. So her 13 doesn't
13
hit.
doesn't hit.
So he,
Quick question though.
Yes.
Being poisoned, that means on my turn I take hit.
no. In 5e, you're just at disadvantage on ability
Okay,
checks.
great.
And on your turn, you'll get to roll your con save to see if you can shake it.
Wonderful.
Yes. So you take that 9 bludgeoning damage, but you avoid the poison again. You're getting aware of it.
He totally like hit me hard.
Yeah, you did. I mean, you're little. It becomes Phalar's turn.
All right, I'm going to
Top of the round.
shoot for big baddie number
Skulls in
5.
the way.
Number 5.
Yeah,
What's the range on your arrows?
150.
Oh yeah.
That's what we were doing the math
Yeah,
on.
Yeah, that's why I was
Nice. Thank you.
19.
Oh yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
It almost landed on the 4. Did you see that?
But it didn't.
Is that cocked? No.
That's right.
Oh, that's
Seven.
good.
7 damage, sir.
Nice, solid hit. As you're facing off, he misses up, and then suddenly, an arrow comes through and just boom right in the chest. And he rips out the arrow.
I look at him and I just point at him.
Nice.
It's my
Give
threat.
you a nod.
Yeah.
Thanks for having me.
He's not happy about being shot in the chest.
Bet not.
All right, Milo Little Cheese. Let's make your con save to see if you can shake this poison.
Aw.
Quick question
Mhm.
with the concept: do I get hurt if I fail this one?
No,
Okay.
you just stay poisoned. Are you gonna drop?
6.
Nope, still poisoned.
All right. Quick question about potions:
Yes,
action or bonus action?
it's an action,
Is it?
but you get the max, so you don't have to roll it.
I'm drinking.
Yeah. We have some house rules where it was a bonus action, but you have to roll it. We changed it, so it's just like
Oh.
regular potions now, but you get the maximum healing you would get from it.
So it's total of 10 then,
Great.
because 2 4s and a 2.
Yep.
So I'm at 11.
There you go. Oh, I was so close. I was so close.
Dude.
Nice.
Math.
All right. So
Now,
you got some
with-
hit points.
With my bonus action,
Mm-hmm.
with my movement,
Yeah. As a rogue, you can bonus action disengage.
I can also. I don't need to disengage. I'm
Okay.
just gonna move.
Okay.
I'm gonna. I'm trying to vibe who's having the most trouble.
I mean, it was you.
Was me.
Really though, yeah.
It's probably still you.
I'm going to run behind number 3 over here.
Okay. So number 1 gets an attack. Oh, you have.
No.
Yes.
No attack
Yes.
of opportunities.
No attacks of
on me.
opportunities against rogues because you're very sneaky.
Oh, nice.
So
Love it.
nice.
Oh.
That's cool.
And I also. Let me double check this.
Hey, Jarrett.
Hey.
For a ranger, it says for saving throws,
Doesn't make
it's
sense.
strength, dexterity.
Those are the ones you're
I
proficient
also
in.
gain.
Oh,
So you
okay.
add your proficiency bonus to
To
the
those
ability
saving
bonus.
throws.
Yes.
Oh, okay. I thought it meant I
Tell me if
got
this
both
makes
the
sense.
scores, but that didn't make sense.
No.
So I think we already did that then.
Additional sneak attack.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So yeah,
Don't
get
need
in
it.
the little
Right.
bubble
So,
means you're
I know that I
proficient,
used my
so you should
action, but
already
can I
have
just
it.
do that?
Okay,
This
yeah,
is
we
part
did
of
that when I
your.
was
This
there.
means you add one more dice when you use regular so actually you add
Can you
another
do it for
sneak
your
attack
con, too?
die.
No,
Just
it
on a
only
normal
says
attack.
for
I think
strength
so,
and
yeah.
dexterity.
And I can
Oh,
only
sorry,
do it
strength and dex. Got it.
Yeah.
once.
Minus
Yeah,
one.
it's like yeah,
Yeah.
I'm pretty
Yeah,
sure.
I'll double check that too.
Yeah.
But thanks, that clears it up.
Yep.
So I'll be right here.
Yeah.
Poison you.
And you get attack number 3.
Jarrett.
I can't attack because I used
Oh,
my
that's right.
action
That's
to
right.
drink
Use
the
your
potion.
action and you moved over. Okay. So very good.
No potion.
Yes. Potion
You helped
used.
yourself. Nice.
Very good. Number 3. It was feeling Phalar, so let's just keep attacking her.
It is now flanked though.
It is. That doesn't matter for like
Ah!
a
Look at
10
her.
and a 22.
Fine, the 22 hits.
22 hits for 5 bludgeoning damage. Thunk. And then the poison attack. He rolled a nat 1, a natural 1. We sing songs for natural 1.
Ha 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 ha
Nice.
ha.
Bum, 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 bum. And just for timing, we're not going to use the critical fail deck because that's just going to take more
Oh,
time.
yeah.
So,
Sure, that's fair.
we sang our song all day long in battle. Okay. So you still take your 5 damage of bludgeoning from it, and it becomes Mai's turn.
I thought you were gonna say My Little Pony.
My Little Pony.
Alrighty, I'm
We
going
don't have
to
the rights
walk.
for that.
We don't.
Can't sing it.
Okay.
How far am I from him right now?
He moved. See, you can go 5,
5,
10,
10,
15, 20.
And I'm still
And,
frozen, right?
no, that was only it was for a minute. So yeah.
I am still.
So yeah, you can only go
Okay.
20.
I'm gonna move 15 feet,
Okay.
and then I'm going to cast. Where is it? My poison spray cantrip on him.
Great.
That doesn't make sense.
Okay.
Yes.
Great.
Poison.
Go for it.
spray.
Poison spray. 21.
Yes, very good.
Lovely. Then it takes 1d12.
Mm-hmm.
12.
Nice.
12 damage.
Nice.
Love
Damage.
And he does he have to roll a save to see if
He
he's
does.
poisoned?
I think so.
Okay.
Says, let me see here. The creature must succeed on a Constitution saving throw or take 1d12 poison damage.
And what's your okay? So he has to make the save. What's your wisdom?
Like the total or
the bonus.
Is it
14.
a
So it's
spellcasting
and
DC?
what level of spell is that?
This
It's a cantrip,
is a
right?
cantrip.
Cantrip. So it's 14. He's got to do a DC 14. 10. So there you go. He takes all 12 damage.
Wow.
Nice.
Wow.
That's huge. He's just like just starts coughing and doubling over and turning green. And I think
Oh.
this is where we're gonna take our next break here in this charity live stream.
Hey.
We're gonna jump right back in the battle. We're so close. Things are going well. We have one sick spellcaster, and that's gonna run in. We're doing our
Ooh,
our
giveaway.
giveaway. Time for giveaways.
Yay.
It's already given away.
Okay.
Yeah, I rolled a d4.
Roll a d4, and
that?
so this here is the Binding of Isaac 4 Souls game, tabletop game.
Yeah.
Awesome. So it's
Neat.
going to
It's going to Jim Curtis.
Jim Curtis.
Congratulations.
Thank you, Jim.
Curtis.
Thank you for your
Thank
donation.
for
You
your
got this
donation.
cool game.
I'm giving away a copy of Grease.
Okay.
Benjamin.
And you're giving me a copy of Grease, G-R-I-S,
Donut,
Grease to
but yeah.
Benjamin Rosenberger.
Whoa.
Congratulations.
Congratulations.
That's awesome.
Ben.
That comes with all the expansions.
Oh, and all the expansions and everything. That's super cool.
That's
Awesome.
very cool.
So thank you for your donations, guys. Keep sending us
Yay.
stuff. $5 is a great minimum here for Children's Hospital,
Oh boy.
Los Angeles Children's Miracle
That's not
Network.
vegan.
The Extra Life Charity live stream, 24 hours, going crazy.
Always, but
Starting off with
funny.
Fables of Refuge. That's us. You can find us on YouTube at Fables of Refuge, Twitter, Fables of Refuge. Taking a donut.
Oh my god.
They're really good.
It's like maple.
Yum.
And,
oh
yeah.
lord.
Anything
just-
else from that?
I'm just keeping it on Cam 3 for a little while.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean we're already past 200, which
Nice.
is still
Yeah.
good. You can still donate. The Extra Life site is slightly more functional than it previously was, which is great. So donations work. I still can't get into the back end. I can't change anything. So please don't make dumb rule incentives. I can't fulfill them just yet. Yeah, we're doing really good. I'm really happy with this.
Awesome.
The Dungeons and Daddies are still coming at 2 p.m. PST.
2 p.m.
Cool.
Freddie Wong, friend of the
Freddie
show.
Wong, Anthony Birch, Will Campos, and Beth May.
Nice.
So
That's
going
awesome.
it's gonna be really cool.
I see in the chat. Where are the dads? 2 o'clock. Hang out with us till then.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Get your maximum D&D
Um,
content for the day.
Yeah.
trying to think of anything else that's currently going on. Any donation over $10 automatically put you in a drawing for prizes.
Yeah.
Obviously, I'm not gonna just keep repeating. But we're kind of like pretty low on donations right now. So yeah, you have even better of a chance to win than ever. I'm giving away a lot of things. You can actually see it in the description of my Extra Life page. There's a lot of stuff, a lot of Steam codes, a lot of games that people have given me. Warframe sponsored this.
That's
yeah.
awesome.
Nice.
Yeah, Stu71 gave me a few board games to give away. So yeah, it's
Hi, gosh.
a lot of stuff. Oh yeah, and then there's
Ghost the dog just walked in.
yeah. If we get to like 6 a.m. and I'm just like incomprehensible, I'm just gonna put the dog on the stream. for a little while.
As he should be.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay.
Nice.
Does anyone need water quick?
I could use some
Yeah,
water.
we're just taking a
I'm gonna
short
grab some
very,
water
very quick.
quick.
Okay, just is it bottled or is it in a
short
dispenser?
break, and I will.
I don't know. Do the bottled water?
Thanks
yeah,
for
downstairs.
hanging out with us, donating to charity, playing Dungeons and Dragons.
So thanks for putting up with the critical fail.
That's an easy
Oh,
one.
No, that's fun.
That's an easy one.
We'd probably sing about it anyway.
Yeah. So in Fables of Refuge, our home game, we do some interaction with the audience. If you're a patron, you can make characters that the party is going to interact with and make characters that get killed, and so it affects the storyline and that kind of thing. So we do some interaction with Fables of Refuge. So those rules that have come in, it's a little difficult to do that on a live stream for a one shot, but singing for fails is pretty fun. So that's all right.
It's delightful.
Yeah, things are great. We're going awesome. I seem to have planned my timing pretty well. I'm pretty happy about that for all you out there. Remember, because of processing fees and that kind of thing for donations, $5 is a good minimum, but every little bit counts. So really, really thank you guys for that. It's really awesome. Yeah, Children's Miracle Network, great charity, and then Extra Life all day is just incredible and amazing, and we're really, really happy to be here. And we hope you're having a great day too. It's a nice Saturday. Hopefully there's no fires near you, or you're staying safe if there are, and hanging out with us while we play these games. So good times. I feel like we're about to jump right back into this battle here. Very nice. We got
Bring
bubble
some for
water.
We got bubble water and bottled water.
I'll
Oh,
take,
yeah, I
I'll
need the
take
bubble.
Bubble? Bubble?
Nice.
Thank you.
It's all bubble.
Is that club soda? I thought
Yeah.
I grabbed water.
Nah, it's fine.
Club soda.
Okay. Oh, did that sound lovely? Does that sound nice? Popping cans. A little
I'll take one.
ASMR action for you there.
Oh,
Okay.
I'm good. Thank you.
She's good.
Ready? Okay.
Back in.
So
I attack with my sword.
I thought we got 10 minutes or 15.
I want to let's get into this game
Okay,
because we're streaming right now.
for sure.
Yeah.
Let's do it.
Yeah. We're gonna run out of time.
Unless you have to go to the bathroom.
No, I'm good. I just didn't want to like shove food in my mouth really fast.
Oh, good.
Let's get in the game. It's what they're here for.
David, can you update the link on the Instagram? It's set for Twitch, but now that the live stream to donate link is working, the Extra Life link.
Nice.
I'll do that while it's not my turn.
Okay.
Okay.
And yeah, whose turn is it?
I
No.
was shooting the poison.
Right. Okay. Poison went. That's right. He hit to poison, so it becomes number 2's turn. It's going to again go for Ra. I have a 16 and a 6.
The 16 hits.
Okay.
The 6 does not.
Okay. You
Nice.
take 5 bludgeoning, and then
No, I don't.
Yeah.
I take 3
take 3,
bludgeoning.
and then 14 for the poison.
Oh, that's my AC.
Okay, so you need to take a Constitution.
Save.
Constitution check.
Save.
Yeah, saving throw. Constitution
Cool.
saving throw.
Oh, that was. Okay, it's fine. I have advantage on that, which was nice.
Okay.
Because one of those was a 1.
One was a one, but advantage.
Was 1, but I have advantage, and it doesn't count. What did I roll the first time? Constitution saving throw. 14.
Yep, 14 saves, so you just take 3 poison damage, but you are not poisoned.
Woo!
Yeah.
Yeah. Getting down on at their health points. Cool.
Are you?
What are you at right now?
I'm fine.
Okay.
Just wanna make
Less
sure.
than half.
Make sure the team's all right.
Less than
All right.
half. But I'm okay.
It's okay. She's got a healing potion.
I do.
He does.
So, the sea elf that you are engaged with there starts to cast and moving his hands around.
Oh.
Boy.
Well.
And
It's okay. He's mad at me too, so it might not be you.
yeah, is
See.
chanting and concocting and moving his hands and fists at you, and a beam of crackling blue energy lances towards you. Let's see, spell attack. Okay, so he does a spell attack.
Did he just thunderwave me?
No, but something similar. So he
I know him.
spell attack.
I'm ready.
22.
22
that hits.
will hit.
This you're gonna take lightning damage. You take 9 lightning damage, and the beam is just crackling out of his fist and just like pumping into you. Just all this crazy electric damage. Just yeah.
Does he still take poison damage on his turn or no?
No.
Oh, that's right. He is poisoned.
He's
So
poisoned, right?
he. Oh no. Is he poisoned or did he? Does it say he takes the poison condition or does he just take the poison damage?
It says, I'm just gonna ask, the creature must succeed on a Constitution saving throw or take 1d12 poison damage.
Okay, so he's not poisoned. He just took that poison damage.
Got it. Okay.
Right. Right, which is still awesome. He's still in rough shape, but right now he's just bolting you with
Yes.
this crazy energy. It becomes Raha's turn.
Rah! I want to chop this guy because he's bothering me. Really? It wasn't a natural 1.
That's good.
It might have. Well, that's probably not gonna hit at all. 7. Does a 7 hit him?
Unfortunately not.
Raha's really mad now, you guys. Like really mad.
I can hear it.
Really extra mad this time.
Nice. It's you've chopped off bits of it and now you can't seem to get a good chop into it. Its body's just slick and gross and horrible and things are going poorly for this Raha this round. So number 1 is going to attack Valar. Okay. Full round multi-attack. I have a 14 and a 19.
That one's yours.
The 19.
The 19 hits for 4 damage.
4.
Yeah, and then he's going to try to poison you with a natural 20.
Oh.
Oh man.
So you need to make a Constitution saving throw. Natural 20 from the bad guys. This is my 3rd. Crazy.
Oh, it's cocked.
Okay.
Alright.
Roll again. Do.
Ooh. Okay. 14.
Okay, so you're. How many hit points do you have?
23.
Okay, you take 12 poison damage, but you're not poisoned.
Good.
Oh man.
Boom. Maybe we will be doing death save songs.
No.
We
No,
shall
I'm
see.
about
Wow.
I'm about
The
to
mouse
take
is
my
about
potion
to.
after this. 23, 12,
Yeah,
11.
11.
What is math?
What is math? It's a huge, just poison spike just into your throat. He pumps the poison into you and just
Furious.
it starts to like melt away at some of your inside.
Absolutely furious.
But top of the round, it becomes Phalar's turn.
So, If we do a saving, it's our whole round, right?
It's your action.
Okay. You said we just take max damage.
You take
Max
max hit
healing.
points. Yeah.
I messed up my cherry,
Okay.
guys. Sorry.
So
It would be a
that's
10.
8, 10. Okay.
Okay.
I hit
You can
the
still
wrong.
move,
I
though,
hit the
right?
wrong
Even if
stick,
you
can
and
move.
I messed
Yeah.
up
I
my
made
chair.
those potion bottles for nothing.
It's a, yeah. It's an action to use a potion. You still
That's
have
cool.
a bonus action and a move action.
Oh. Well, can we attack then as a bonus action?
No.
But we can move.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, you can't attack as a bonus action.
Yeah. I'm gonna move back to disengage from them.
That's
Disengaging is
that's
an action.
Oh. You have to.
So you have a move action, which means you can move your speed.
So you can move around, and they will have an attack of opportunity on you.
Yeah,
though.
but if you exit the threat range, she'll get an attack opportunity.
Where are you trying to go?
I was just trying to move out of range.
well, you can either take the disengage action or take your potion.
Yeah.
So then I'll just stay there.
Yeah.
Okay.
It makes making your potions, having it be an action means you have to think strategically.
For sure.
Yeah. Okay. Great. Do. You get to make a con save to see if you can get out of this poison state.
And still.
I don't think so.
No.
I'm still hurting on the inside.
Oh no.
That's
And then it's all
amazing.
in squeak speak.
Yeah.
So it's just.
Musical squeaks.
So okay, you're still poisoned.
All right, but I'm going to sneak attack number 3,
Right on.
and that is a 16.
Yes. Roll your damage.
That is a total of 10.
Nice.
Oh, so close.
Ah.
Yeah, rolled a couple low damage rolls and then some good ones. Oh yeah, you found good spots and you've almost got it, but you just couldn't quite. Like it's starting to like water just dripping out of all these spots and it's moving sluggishly, but it's still up. And then so it becomes number 3. Since you attacked it, it's going to attack you.
Wait, isn't it facing her though?
It can move. It can move in its 5 foot space.
Oh, it can.
Yeah.
I got you.
So a
I didn't
10
know
and
if
a
that would
6.
require
I
you to
finally rolled
disengage.
poorly going
What'd you
at
get?
Milo. A 10 and a 6.
No.
And then
Yes.
for the poisoning, an 11.
No.
So no. So finally, Milo Little Cheese does not take some damage.
Nice, Milo.
He needed a save.
Yeah.
You did.
Very nice. Very nice. Oh my. It is your turn.
Nice. I am going to stare him down and use my mirror image
Okay.
to create 3 of me.
Okay.
Whoa.
So
Sorry,
it
we don't
says
have
each
those
time a
minis.
creature targets you with an attack during the spell's duration,
Yeah.
roll a d20 to
Mhm.
determine whether they attack one of those targets or not.
Yep. Yeah. It gets more difficult. It gets easier to hit you as they disappear. But yeah,
Yes.
that's awesome.
And if he
That's
doesn't,
cool.
like if
Druids.
he attacks one of them,
Yeah.
and he doesn't kill it, like if he doesn't pass the
Uh,
AC of whatever the
It just has to hit. If he hits it, they pop.
it is okay.
Yeah, but they still have to hit. Its AC is lower than yours by 2, though.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Okay.
Or 4 because your shield.
It says
It's-
a duplicate can be destroyed only by attack that hits it though,
Right. It just has to hit it.
regardless of AC and all that stuff.
Well, AC is what it does to hit. It's okay. We'll be
Got
fine.
it.
But it's still good. That's awesome. So
All right.
and this electric energy is pulsing out, but now he's a little confused.
Mwahaha.
Number 2, still somehow standing. Boom. He failed. He failed on one of those hits. He failed.
Good.
He failed it. But the other one was a 16.
Do.
16 hits.
Okay. For 4. So
4
4
damage.
damage.
Oh
Yeah.
no.
Oh,
So
no.
2.
I know.
So
I
2
was
damage.
about to go into
Yep.
the chat right now.
And then the
I'm in
poison is a 10. So no. So he
No.
can't hit you with that. So he's going. He did so well before, but now he's in so many like shreds and pieces and parts of it is falling off. They just can't get to you. Number 5. All right. He's going to drop the witch bolt He's gonna
Witch
move.
bolt.
That's what he was casting.
Ah.
Uh,
Gotcha.
and then because I don't know if he's gonna get to do anything else, we're gonna go for
Do you want to put some?
the biggin.
Do you want to put some dice on there for the mirror images?
All right, a
I have
20-foot
little Pokemons.
sphere.
Let's use some Pokemon.
Here.
Pokemon,
Fix it
gotta
here.
catch 'em all.
You gotta get them
Yes.
No, but we
Okay.
need 3 or 2.
out.
So
Yeah.
he moves over, and he just starts.
Let's do these.
He has his focus, and he starts casting, and then shoves it forward, and a little ball of light shoots out. And everybody in here needs to make a dexterity saving throw.
I have advantage on dex saves.
Yep.
Do I have advantage?
Hers
I'm
because
proficient?
she's raging.
No,
Okay.
no, mine's from
Wait,
a
I'm doing
barbarian
I think
Barbarian
I'm
thing.
fine.
Okay.
Yeah.
danger sense.
Yeah.
I have
Oh.
danger
You're fine.
sense.
Oh no, I'm scared, Jarrett.
What'd you? Okay, so dex saving throws.
11.
Not you.
8.
No.
Oh.
17.
All right,
Nice.
so
Okay.
you take half.
Woohoo!
And then you'll have it again, I imagine. So a just giant ball of fire just.
I don't take half on fire damage. It's
Okay.
only like
So-
physical damage, like
so
physical.
instead of taking a quarter, you'll just take half of what I roll
Okay.
here.
Oh boy.
Uh,
Oh boy.
hold on, let me get my dice. I need more.
Oh gods. He needs more dice, you guys. This is
He
bad.
needs more dice. I do need more dice.
I'm
Oh,
terrified right now.
You should be.
boy.
All right. Fireball.
TPK in
1,
T
2,
minus 2
4.
minutes.
Okay.
So if we all die in the main campaign, there's going to be a story about some thieves who try to board some type of ship.
No, I really
got
like
killed.
Theodore.
How many
You
hit
can't
points
die.
does everybody have? I might have to do some DM editing.
21.
Okay.
19.
21.
11.
You gonna kill your whole party right now?
No, 2 of you are still up. It's 18 damage.
What were you at? You were at 7?
But you took half of that, Raha.
You
Oh,
were
yeah,
at
you
7.
don't-
Oh,
Because
oh,
you're-
that's
I was
right.
over-
Because you made the
Because I
save.
saved. Okay. So,
So-
sorry, how much was it? 10?
No.
No.
Yeah, it'll be 10.
I got 3
Milo's down.
hit points right now, sir.
3. Okay.
Do I take
Milo's down. No, you weren't in the fireball.
Okay, cool.
So Milo's down. Go ahead and.
Oh, what the hell?
I'll do that. We'll make your. You get to sing death saving throw songs when it comes to your turn.
You do.
Uh,
Yay.
Yay! Boom! He had one big one.
I can just imagine just getting hit. to the
Okay,
side.
nice. Great. That was Raha.
Well, that was uncalled for, and I will try and hit this stupid guy in front of me. Hey, 22.
Oh wait,
to
they
hit.
took actually. They
They
would
would
have.
have taken.
They would have taken damage too. So, who has
Is
how
it
many hit points
dead?
does it have?
Please tell me this one in front of me is dead.
He only had 5 left. He only had a couple left.
Nice.
And yeah, you guys
He
have
took
been
out his
wearing
They're all
them.
dead?
bros.
He took
too.
out his bros.
Nice.
They all just turned to they changed from solid to plasma like that,
Nice.
incinerated, and so
Okay, well that changes.
that was the last
that
ditch
changes
effort
my
because
plan.
Yeah.
he
Hang
did
on
drop
sec.
one of you.
Hang on 1 second. Okay, so let's see. I'm on there. Okay.
I forgot about that. I was like, oh wait, no, they definitely have to take it. Why are there Pokemon on the table?
there is mirror
Those are my mirror
images.
images.
Oh, great, that's awesome.
Welcome to our refuge.
Okay, so
There's a
that
few.
changes my plan. So there's no guy in front of me.
Right.
Yeah, that's what you get, but I don't like being set on fire, so
Mhm.
I'm going to use my speed of elk,
Yeah.
speed of the elk, and
Oh, totem.
go
Nice.
go extra movement. So 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45. I can get up there. Okay. So I get there
Okay.
and I see a bunch of A bunch of yous.
Yeah, there's a bunch of hymns.
Why are there more water guys now?
And all of us to go at the same time. Just trust us.
And I look at the green elf guy and I'm like, that wasn't cool, man. And that's
Wait, we
my
haven't
turn.
even talked to him, have we?
And that's my turn.
So much.
That was my turn. Because that's.
Oh, you can get
that's
up
all
there.
I
Okay, it goes to top of the round is Phalar.
All right.
Number 5, big
You,
bad.
you can shoot at him.
Oh yeah. 9.
15.
I know he's a big boy.
That's his? That's what it's been?
Yeah.
I've missed by one
Yeah,
twice?
by one
Come
twice.
on.
Yeah.
Damn.
Milo Little Cheese, I need you to make a death saving throw.
And sing a song about it.
Sing a song.
I don't want to die on my first game in Refuge. Oh no, I got a 2.
One
no.
failure. One death save. One failure. Mark it on your sheet.
So if I get 2 more failures,
You're dead.
Milo's gone.
You're dead,
Yeah.
dead.
You guys, let's
How many-
donate.
How many
Maybe it'll improve
succeeds
his rolls.
do I have to get to survive at this point? All 3 or?
You have to succeed on 3.
So yeah, so it's
Yeah.
3 successes,
3
or 3
failures.
failures.
And if I roll a natural 20, is that 2 saves?
If you roll a natural 20, you stabilize.
Are you
Oh.
stabilized?
Yeah.
He
Okay.
doesn't have to do the saving throws anymore?
Right.
No.
Nice.
All right.
Down on the ground. Someone could pour a potion in his mouth. Right now you're dealing with a guy. Okay, it goes to Mai.
All right. I look over and I see what happened to him and I just go, Milo! And I run towards him to attack with my flame blade one more time.
Nice. Okay. Roll to attack.
Do you guys all move forward?
Yeah, they move with him.
Okay.
They'll move the same.
Yeah.
Oh.
It's not. It doesn't hit.
Oh no.
Oh
Damn
no.
flame blade.
Okay.
All of our good rolls were
Can I
spent
use
on
my
unnecessary
shape? I know,
things.
right?
Can I use my shape water as a bonus action?
No. Well, maybe. What would you want to try to do?
Build a wall of ice in between him and I?
No.
Okay.
That's different.
Damn it.
It's like Armor of Agathis or something like that. Okay, he... yeah, he's going to try... He's going to come up and... let's see. You came up to him, so you're right on him. So he's going to attempt to attack you. So... Alright, so... roll your d20. So you roll it to see if it goes toward your duplicate.
Right.
So
So it says if I just have to get over 6 if I have 3 copies.
Right.
I have 14.
okay, cool.
Nice.
So he rolled an 18 to hit, which would. So he goes with his trident, and he and gets right into one of your duplicates, and it it turns into like
Charmander.
He turns into like a
Sorry.
mist and disappears. Your one of your duplicates, but you still have 2. He's like, and so he, yeah, that's what he does. And then becomes Raha's turn.
Haha. I don't like this guy. He's making me mad. So 5, 10. Can I move?
Yeah. They're essentially in his same space, so it's fine.
Oh, okay. So because I can't flank him, so I'm just gonna come up and hit him with my great axe.
Yeah, go.
Hey, that's a 17 to hit.
Oh yeah, great.
Yeah.
Let's see if this happens. Let's see if it does it.
Come on. So that's 11 points of damage.
How would you like to defeat?
Raha the awesome!
Oh,
Raha the awesome! She takes her axe and she's like, "You're really not cool, man. This ocean sucks." And I just try and like cut him in half.
She yells at him. He seems like he maybe understands for the brief second before the head of the axe just crashes right through his skull and just like splits him up, and he drops to the ground. Milo, let's go ahead and make another check.
Death save.
6.
It's 2 down.
One more and I'm gone.
Yeah.
Can
I
you
have
sing?
To walk off the table.
Can you sing?
You're supposed to
Oh, yeah.
sing.
You're really good
I'm
at
gonna
singing.
hear
Do this.
that
I think I'm going to die. The first time I've ever been on my own show.
All right, what's everybody doing?
I'm rushing over to him.
Okay.
If he is unconscious, can I still use my Cure Wounds spell on him?
You sure can.
Cool. I'm gonna do that. So I touch him on his head.
Okay, great.
Lovely.
Um,
I roll 1d8 plus spellcasting modifier, which is my wisdom.
yes.
Cool. D8. Which one's the D8 again?
Looks
So
like a pyramid.
diamond,
Pyramid.
Yeah,
one.
diamond.
Got
Yeah,
it.
diamond.
Cool. 6 plus 4, 10.
10 hit points to you, Milo.
Yay.
Do I stabilize because of that?
Oh yeah, you're
No,
up.
you
You
have
take
10
you have
hit
10 hit
points.
points now. So yeah, your burned carcass that was dying on the ground starts the burns heal up. Some fur grows back. Still a little singed on the whiskers, but
You're a
not
brave
too worse.
Hey, little buddy, how you doing?
Did we get him?
Yeah, I cut him in half.
Good job, Raha.
Yeah, Raha was awesome.
Am I still poisoned?
That's my name.
I know.
So
It
it
only
works
lasts a minute,
out.
I'll say it.
Great.
I've underestimated you, Raha. Thank you.
Thanks. How could you underestimate me? I'm huge, and I'm awesome. It's in my name, so you know it's true.
I don't trust humans.
Well, I come from a long line of awesomes, and we weren't all human. I'm sure back in the day there were probably some dwarves or like other druidy type folk. I don't know. My clan was pretty big, so who knows?
Let us move forward from this.
All right, good talk.
Anyway, is the ship ours? Is anyone else here? Does
Does anyone know how to drive a ship?
upon defeat of these cursed creatures that have been inhabiting the ship, a glow begins from under the bridge, shining.
Like through the wood?
As you approach, stairs leading down form. An outline of a door glowing with pale light becomes visible to you.
I am dead.
Underneath here.
This is the other side.
Well,
No, because I'm not dead. I would like to take my healing potion, though.
Okay.
So it's max damage.
Max
right?
10, yeah, it's
So
10.
So is it
Thank
like a proper door that's magically outlined?
It's in the shape of the magical outline is in the shape of the door. Otherwise, it still looks like the same material the hull is made out of.
have I learned the schools of magic on the ship yet?
There are quite a few. There's transmutation. There's evocation. There's, almost every form of magic is popping at different places.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah.
Am I able to tell what's at the door?
It seems to be some kind of transmutation.
Okay.
Guys, there's something going on down here.
What is it?
I said something because I didn't know how to best describe it.
Raha will go up to the door and just like touch it.
Okay. As you approach and touch the door, it seems to kind of vanish, and now there is an entryway.
Oh hey guys, I opened it.
I used my potion, by the way.
Okay, great.
Thank you.
I guess I'll go in and check it out just to be safe.
All right, be careful, little buddy.
You
Be
got
careful.
it, Raha. You got it, Mai.
All right. Roll stealth. You're still exhausted.
Oh yay, we're still exhausted, you guys.
Oh yeah, forgot about that.
Yay.
It was an 18 until I rolled
Nice.
a 6 plus 3. 9.
The boards don't squeak though, so you're still feeling decently stealthy. And make a perception check.
Disadvantage?
Yes.
Man.
I'm just tossing them because I'm just trying to fight that disadvantage.
Yeah.
No fighting disadvantage.
It's a total of a 9.
Okay. Well, you're
I totally can see. My hood's in the way.
kind of. Hood's in the way.
Hood's a little heavy from all the water.
Getting things ready. All right. Don't need these. way that goes. Get rid of things I don't need. The Dungeon Master way. All right.
That's why Milo almost left.
Oh. You enter what appears to be the captain's quarters. Tomes rest on built-in bookshelves. There's seems to be some kind of map on an angled draftsman table. There's a bed and some kind of small musical instrument. You don't really notice much. Do you have dark vision or
No.
no? Or low light vision?
No.
None at all.
Question.
It's pretty dark in there, hard to really see. You can make it out because you're like, oh, it's a captain's quarters.
Do I get? Go ahead.
My flame blade goes on for 10 minutes. Is it still going on? 'Cause I
It can
use
illuminate if you want to go in
No,
there.
illuminate it. Yeah, illuminate the room with that.
Okay, so, and I guess if you're gonna step in, make a perception check.
Got it.
Whoever
there-
wants to go in.
Is there a map?
Oh, I'll go in too.
There is a map on
I'll follow.
like, draftsman table.
Yeah, I'll go inside too.
Okay.
20.
Do we roll for perception?
Yes.
Okay.
21.
21, and it's at disadvantage
Oh, at disadvantage.
because you're
Oh.
exhausted.
Wow. What's good?
Might as well just make us roll
17 and
D3s.
9.
16.
16 is good.
11.
11.
9, 13.
13. Okay, the 13 and the 16. You do notice that at the back wall, there appears to be exterior viewing ports. You didn't notice them before, and you are below the water line. You can see the water through these strange window ports in the back.
That's so cool.
Yeah, and the bed is a fine embroidered heavy blanket, and there's a table with a small clock-like device in the middle, and then appearing on the bed, the captain's apparition appears.
On the
Same-
bed.
He's sitting on the bed. Last test lays before you to do. Hands that turn upon a screw. From some to none, the answer's one. Your wit, the sea, implores you. And
What?
Oh gosh.
This-
Puzzles.
clock-like device starts to light up. These are like buttons, so you're gonna push them.
Okay.
Yeah. Question, Jarrett.
Yes.
Everything's a little exciting, but can I try to figure out how much time has been passed since the first time we heard the bells?
Yeah, you heard the bells, and it's probably been an hour maybe since then.
Okay.
Battle is actually really fast, but yeah, let's say an hour.
All right.
So midnight-ish, probably, maybe a little before,
Okay.
depending. Yeah.
And then the captain just disappeared.
Mm-hmm. And this thing lit up on the middle of the table.
I would like to inspect the device.
Okay, roll an investigation.
At disadvantage.
Correct.
Oh. Investigation.
Just sleep for 8 hours. Just be on the boat.
We could.
We can't.
We can't?
That's
More
a-
creatures.
That's a
No.
10.
We have to get the
10.
ship back by dawn.
Oh,
That's
you're
true,
right.
that's true.
We got another goal. Yeah.
So with a 10, it looks kind of like a clock, but you do notice that there aren't 11 numbers on it.
Okay.
Can I, instead of investigating the clock, can I look at a captain's desk somewhere and look for any clues to help?
All right, make an investigation check.
It's gonna be bad, boys. 8.
You don't see any other like timepieces or anything, but the map kind of catches your eye that it just looks strange. Like the continents are much bigger than the ones you are aware of.
Huh.
Did you say there was an instrument on the bed?
On the back wall, there is a small clavalier. Where did I write that down? Clavier in German. It's piano.
It's a piano.
Yes, it's a small piano. Like
Okay, I'd like to go and check out the piano and investigate it. See if there's
Okay.
any clues there.
The keys are marbled. They seem to have some kind of mathematical pattern into how they're laid out.
Okay, interesting.
Raha, what does the clock look like?
Looks like a clock, except the numbers are weird, and there's not enough of them to be like a time clock, you know?
You said there were windows that we could see out through?
Yeah,
But
you-
we couldn't. But I couldn't see those when I was checking the ship.
correct.
Can I go look through the window to see if there's anything different out there?
You can see some of the wheel, but it seems to actually be even more translucent. Like you can look past it. It's dark out. There's some moonlight because the mist seems to be surrounding this ship, but not completely enclosing it and not up on it. So you can see it's ocean water.
And you said there are buttons on this clock that we can press.
The numbers are lifted. Yeah.
Maybe we should press 5 because there were 5 enemies.
I run up to the table, climb up to the top.
Scary.
A little hard. Pretty tall table. I look at it. You said 5?
Yes.
The number disappears. The hands connect at the 5 and then go 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. The hands land on a 4 and a 2, and they illuminate. And then as you pressed it, the door reseals.
Something tells me that wasn't the right thing to do.
Didn't
Because now it looks like we're stuck in here.
didn't the puzzle say something about like 1 or below 1?
Yeah, what did the guy say? Do I remember?
Yeah,
Yeah,
I'll
please.
give it to you.
I didn't write it down when you were saying it because
Yeah.
I was listening.
The last test lays before to do. Hands that turn upon a screw. From some to none, the answer's one. Your wit, the sea implores you.
Yeah, some to none. I
That's
wonder if
4
the
to do. 4 to 2, is that what you said?
Your wit, the sea implores you. You press
Some
the
to
5,
none. Some
it
to none.
disappeared, the hands moved 5.
Jess knows
And
what kind
landed
of
on-
puzzle this is, and I hate it. I hate these kinds of puzzles.
Is it like a
I know what it is, but that's metagaming, so I'm not going because Raha doesn't know.
That's right.
But Jess does.
Um,
I don't know the answer. I just know how these work, and I don't like them.
So we're trying to get the answer of 1?
I think so.
are there numbers on the map that correlate to those numbers?
Nothing is.
Great.
What about on the
I pushed
piano?
5, so.
Uh,
1, 2,
the answer's
3.
1. Yeah, I'll let you think that. That's fine. I'll leave it vague.
It matters what the last number will be.
From some to none equals 1.
The answer, no. From some to none, the answer's 1.
So 1.
The answer's 1 as in like winning a victory. So something to do with the battle we just fought.
Or 1 as in the last number being a number 1.
I know. That's what I couldn't figure out. Is it 1 like the number or 1 like we won?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Jared is very proud of his cleverness
Well,
right
was
now.
the number 1 zombie guy? Was he any different from the other ones? Anything different about him?
No, they were all the same except for number 5.
Have I
I
ever seen a puzzle like this before?
Is it an ancient puzzle?
Everything about this seems very not of this time.
based on because the ghost mentioned like that there were 3 things we had to overcome,
Yeah.
and he referred to the whirlpool as the first one, and then the guys we just fought and now this. Is there any sort of connection between the three things?
It seems just
Other
like,
than just it being like a test.
it seems like some sort of challenge.
Okay.
Yeah.
So they're not related at all, from what I can tell.
From what you can tell now.
Okay.
I press a key on the piano.
It's more like a harpsichord. Cling.
Nothing happens.
Sounds nice. Still in tune.
Well,
You guys should donate. Maybe our brains will work better.
yeah, maybe. Or maybe Jarrett will give us a hint if you donate.
Ooh.
Big donation will definitely get a hint.
I like that.
All right.
Help us out, guys.
What's a big
Or
donation?
$20.
20 bucks and we get a
Sure.
hint.
$20 we get a hint.
You get a hint. All right.
So, Milo, you just pressed a number.
I pressed 5
And then it moved.
and it moved. It was at 4 and 2, right? Originally?
The hands went down on the 5 where they
And then back
and then
up.
they moved 5 spaces each.
So if I pushed 3 based off that, they would snap to 3 and then 1, 2.
Well,
Oh.
before all
Base.
the numbers were illuminated, now only the 2 and the 4 are illuminated.
Do
Oh,
we have to get both hands on the 1?
I think so. I just don't know how.
I don't
So
know.
mathematically, we have to find which number to go to so that way it does.
But Jarrett also just said that not all the numbers are lit up anymore. Only the
Only
4
two
and
and
2
four.
are.
So we can only pick one of those 2 to get to the next part to get to the 1.
Man.
So
I think
it's-
I know what
so
you're
if
talking
it's-
about
I
now.
Yeah.
knew exactly.
Okay.
Yeah.
So if the sum
I
is
hate these kids.
6,
And now 5 is never being able to be used again.
It has disappeared.
Could we assume that it's just going to skip over it or land there?
Oh, maybe it disappears whenever.
We
yeah,
don't
whenever it goes to
know.
that one. So like maybe if it lands on the 5 again,
Could be
it'll lit up
temporary.
again.
We don't know. We'd have
So
to push a
whatever
button
the
to
two,
learn.
Yeah, whatever the 2 hands land on is what disappears for the moment being.
The
But-
4th button would tell us.
but is it 6 or 4 or 2?
What if we do on
There
3?
is no 6.
There's no.
No,
if
but
they
the
go-
4 and the 2 added. Does that make a difference?
No,
Okay.
I don't think it
Question.
does.
Mm-hmm.
If this is missing, the hand will not count that. It'll skip over it and go to that. Correct?
We don't
We don't know yet. But if we
You will
push
not
number
tell us.
We
4,
have to push
we will
something to
learn.
figure it out.
Number 2, we wouldn't learn that.
This is how I do
Oh,
these
yeah, we can't
puzzles.
push through,
I
that's
just
right,
push
okay.
buttons until it solves itself.
Was that Raha speaking or Jess?
No, that's Jess speaking.
Mm,
Raha's never seen anything like this. No, Jess, when she encounters these
I'm pushing
puzzles.
it.
Nice.
4.
Okay. The hands converge on the 4. It disappears. 1, 2, 3, 4. And they are on the 1 and the 2.
So they're permanently gone. Interesting. Well.
If we push 2, both hands are on A1,
Which 2?
the
Oh, wait,
number
is that
2.
right? Is that right?
Oh, you're
Uh,
right. Yeah, let's do that.
No, that's not right. It would count it.
It would count the off one?
Yeah.
Okay.
So it's like
So it was at 4.
1. It's on a.
Yeah, nice. Yes.
Yeah, it's on a.
For the
one
think of
and
the
a blank.
children, Jarrett.
Yeah,
One
it's
in
on
a blank.
1 and a blank. That's right.
Come on, you guys, help us out.
I'll push the blank.
Oh. Can we push the
And it's
blank?
not lit up.
Okay. That's
Doesn't do
that's really
anything.
the thing I
Alright.
wanted to learn by
Yeah.
touching it. So if we push the 1,
But then we lose that 1.
if we lose
Right,
it,
but that's the only thing we can do.
so if we push the
We
1,
can't do anything else.
one hand will be on a 1,
Unless
one
we
hand will be
break
on a
the
blank.
I was
clock.
just gonna say, what if we break the clock? Yeah.
I don't know if this
Something tells
will.
me the ghost won't like that.
I don't know if this will do anything, Jarrett, but I'd like to pray to the twins and ask if they have any guidance.
Nice.
You can.
Twins of light and dark, any signal or sign you can send to help us out of this safely.
I hear dice.
Sometimes they respond, sometimes they don't.
Very fickle.
I mean, we have to push the one because it's the only.
Can I touch it with my tail?
The hands converge on the 1. And then go 1 space out. 2, another 1.
What
No
is
blank.
going on?
All right, so if we push the 1 more time, it'll be on a 2 and a blank. And if we push that 2,
It says from sun to none. What if we have to blank out the
Yeah,
clock?
I was just gonna say, what if we have to get all of them blank?
Yeah, because some to none, the answer is 1. So we need to blank them all out.
Oh, so yeah, you win it if you
So
do that.
yeah,
Nice.
okay.
1.
Okay. They go to a 2 and a blank.
Every time ever you get all you guys speak, Milo's just like,
All right, so we
And we have to do it
we
anyway,
have to
so,
do it
yeah.
too. So
Mm-hmm.
Hopefully we win it. That's nice. Yeah.
Oh.
The puzzle resets.
Okay.
Make perception checks.
oh boy.
It's so cool.
At disadvantage.
no!
Yep.
That's
caught.
12.
Perception, you said?
I did.
Oh, nice.
13.
13.
10.
21.
Nice.
19.
Oh, yeah?
Nice.
Okay. So yeah, you all hear a and a little bit of water starts coming into the room.
Oh boy.
No.
Okay,
You're-
guys.
Would I- would I
would
put-
just like to say that I really don't like the ocean anymore.
Okay, the stakes are
It's
up.
not. It's not rushing in, but there's a little bit of water coming in the room.
Can we see? Can I see where it's coming from?
Yeah, there's some. It seems to come from the 4 corners of the room. There's like little holes where it's seeping in.
Can I shape the water to freeze it so it plugs up the holes?
Shaping water isn't freezing it. It's more of like concentrating on it and making it into a form.
Like moving it.
I'd like to run to the little
You
holes.
can
Can I
maybe
push the currents
you
outward?
can maybe get like 2 of them to slow it down.
But that requires my concentration. Right?
Yes.
So you can't participate.
Right.
Right.
How fast is it rising?
Not that fast.
Okay,
It's,
we'll
it
leave it
it
for
will
now.
drown you, but right now,
Eventually.
yeah,
We'll leave it for now. If we need it, then.
it's like on your toes at the moment.
Milo jumps off the table.
'Kay.
And runs over to where some of the water is coming in.
Mm-hmm.
With hearing the gears and the water coming in, can I put together that it might have something to do with the giant wheel on the back?
Make an intelligence check.
At disadvantage or no?
Yes.
Oh, God.
What did you want me to do?
Intelligence.
Just pure intelligence?
Yeah. Just trying to see if you can put it together.
7.
No, it does, you can't tell if it has anything to do with the wheel or not.
Okay,
You also don't see the cabling that the wheels were connected to. They're not in this room.
that's weird.
So we know we can't start on 5.
Guys, this isn't good.
Right? We do know that. 'Cause when we
Right,
started
well-
on 5.
Sorry, is this one on 2?
At the moment, they're not really sitting anywhere.
They're not.
They're and all the numbers are lit up.
Why don't we touch a 1? From some to none, the answer is 1. Maybe it's a dual meaning. Phalar is going to hit the 1 that
Which one?
the clock arm is on.
Okay. So you hit it there. They go, and then they stop on the 4 and the 1.
And it does go on blanks, correct?
It does.
So it would 1, 2, 3, 4.
So it would be on both the 2s.
No, it would be on a 1 and 5. 1, 2.
No, because it
Oh.
starts at the 4 and
Yeah.
it goes
What if we need to do it in
2,
numerical order
3,
as much as we can?
4. So it'd be on the 2.
So you're saying hit a 2 next?
Hit a 1 next again. Like try to go hit them all in order. So if you hit 1, then it goes to 1 blank and 1 2. You hit 2, it'll go to another blank.
Oh, we
And
need to keep
5.
it on a blank, you think? Like one arm on a
Maybe
blank?
like each time on a blank. Yeah, if we can.
I'm down. What do you think, Raha?
Can I make an intelligence check and
You
see?
can.
Alright. Disadvantage.
I run up back to the table and climb the table again. Shake the water off my
Hey.
feet.
Not terrible. Just a straight intelligence
Mhm.
check. 13.
You don't know if it needs to land on blanks, but you do get the feeling that making it blank feels right. Making all of them blank feels right.
Let's just make them all blank.
Okay.
I push
My help.
4.
Okay. The hands come together onto the 4, It flips over, and they move 1, 2, 3, 4.
Oh, they
Nice.
cross.
They go
They,
over
yeah.
They
I thought
to
they
the-
hit and then bounce off.
No,
No,
they
They
cross.
cross. They go to the 2 and the 2.
So if they go to that 2, comes together, it goes 1, 2, which then leaves the 5 and a blank.
Right. Or if
So
we do that
5
one,
would be
1. It would go to 1 and 3 if we hit it on that one.
2, 3, 4, 5.
Puzzles. You figured it out at home? You guys
Hate
figured it
this.
If you figure it out at home, go ahead and try to donate,
out?
and then we'll get a hint.
You have
Yeah.
links turned off in the description.
Where?
Womp
Womp womp.
Where?
womp. Donate
On
away.
YouTube.
Maybe they'll get a hint.
They're trying to donate, but the links are turned off on the description in YouTube.
Good
Yeah,
times.
those links. I'll click them and find out. Check your browser.
What are you guys
Okay.
doing? Water is now up to about your ankles.
Did Happy Hippo donate? Because he said he thinks he
If we
did.
If we hit that 2,
Mm-hmm.
it'll go there and there, so we'll have it on 1 and 3. That one disappears. If we hit the 3, it'll go 1, 2, 3, so it'll be on 2 numbers.
Well,
The link in
But the last part.
well, but
is
we
the tricky
can't
part.
hit those because
What do you mean?
we can only hit one of the 2s.
He was saying after.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Yeah. Yeah, so this 2, like if we hit that 2, that
Works.
disappears. It
It's
goes
in the
1,
chat.
2, so it's on 3 and 1. If we hit 3 at that point, 3 disappears and it goes 1, 2, 3. These are the only 2 numbers left on the board. If we hit 2 or 1, if we hit 1, it goes back to 2, right? And then
I
we
think
hit 2.
so. Okay. Yes. So which 2 are we?
So hit that middle 2 first.
So we're gonna
Boom.
hit this 2.
So it comes together to where that 2 was, and it goes out to the 1 and the 3.
Yep. And then we hit
Okay.
the 3 at that point.
Okay, hit the 3. Boom. They go. See, it's here.
Come
They
together,
go
so
1, 2,
2,
3. They
3.
go to
Yep.
the 2 and the 1.
Then we hit. If we hit the 1, one of them will go here, one will go here. Then we hit the 2, and we're done. Right?
Let's go for it.
I think so.
Does that make sense? Because if it's at
Yeah.
3, right?
Yes.
So if we hit the 1, both stop here. They both go like that, and then we have the 1 number left, and we hit the 2.
Let's
Yes.
do it.
Let's do that.
Okay. 1, 2.
Ah!
They start spinning. You hear.
Teamwork.
Nice. You
Makes
hear.
the dream work.
The water starts to. It was about up to mid calf.
Gets worse.
Oh,
It starts to come down.
Yeah, Raha was about to start shopping at that door, baby.
Nice. Good job,
Ooh.
everybody.
Cool.
Got a couple of those if you want to do another.
No, thank you. I'm good.
and that's why I was on the table.
Okay. Get to perception checks, please.
This was a literal escape room.
At
Whoa.
disadvantage. Oh boy.
So how long? We're gonna have disadvantage the whole time.
Yep.
Yeah.
Until you take a
Okay,
long rest.
nice.
4.
But we can't take a long rest or else
9.
we lose the mission.
It's a bummer when I rolled a 17 the first time.
That's what happens.
Yeah, I had a 20
Got stuck in a
minutes.
whirlpool.
So tired.
4, 21.
Yep.
19.
19 and the 21. You notice, like the main door reopens, so that's something. And then on the wall, again that pale light, and then there's a little space with something in it. Now in the wall.
But high up on the wall?
It's out of your reach, but it's no problem for you to reach it.
I think one person should stand by the open door just to hold it in case it tries to close again.
I'll stand in the doorway.
And I'll go grab
Okay.
the thing.
Great.
So I'll reach in and grab whatever. Is there an item in there? or something?
Yes, inside is a pendant on a strangely colored chain. The chain feels to be metal, but it's multiple colors: purple, blue,
I
red,
drop it
orange.
because I
green.
can't touch metal.
Okay. It's down on the
did
floor by you.
You dropped on the floor?
I literally
Is the
drop
floor
it because I
covered
feel
still
what
in
it
water?
is.
It's leaving, so it's.
How high is the water?
It was pretty high up on you. It would have been pretty high up on you, but it's moving pretty rapidly out
Okay.
because the puzzle's been solved.
All right, I'll jump down and run over and pick it up.
All right, so, so the metal is. It looks like how bismuth is colored. How it's blue and purple and red and green. And it's all these
Bismuth.
swirly, and that's what the chain. Yeah.
Yeah.
Our background.
Yeah,
'cause it's,
kinda,
the
yeah.
metal of the chain looks like that, and then on it is a pendant with a strange rune on it. Does anyone speak Aquan? You might.
I speak Common, Druidic, Primordial, and Celestial.
Your primordial. The primordial this rune and the primordial are very related.
Okay.
But it's not quite. You can't quite get it. It might be.
Am I able to roughly translate
Let's
certain words?
let's make.
It's like old German
and
with
in-
new German.
Yeah, right. Or old English to German, right?
Right.
So let's do an intelligence check. Yeah.
Where's intelligence?
It's
Oh.
the fourth one.
Yeah, that's a 6.
That's a 6. You can't quite make it out, but when you're looking at it, it doesn't seem negative
Holding
to
it,
you.
showing
I can.
It seems to be a positive, so you don't really know where it is. But suddenly, the captain reappears, his ghostly image. This time, however,
I quickly.
yeah, much more haggard. His clothes that were loosely fitting now are clothes that were tight are now loosely fitting, and he looks he's got more of a 5 o'clock shadow, and he looks older. And instead of this time, where last time he just always was saying these things, now he's actually looking at you, and he says, "This time it came to my blessings upon ye. I always thought the Nerada would be lost just forever, myself along with it. I did what I could to keep it out of unfit hands, but you have proven yourself."
Cool. We have a boat now, right?
Technically, it's a
still there?
ship.
Yeah,
Right.
he's
Still there.
he's there. He's communicating with you.
Are you giving us your ship?
You have proved yourself worthy of the Nerada. She's yours for the taking.
Cool.
So, question: how can we take it if it doesn't have any sails?
There are some. They're just away. That pendant you found that will gain you access to the ship's abilities.
Why did you attack us?
Oh, I didn't attack you, my watery friend. This was just a test. This ship.
Did we
long
pass?
been at rest. Yes.
Okay, cool.
Yes, my human friend.
How did you die?
With,
Or are you dead?
I believe so. With greatness and folly. I am Nerva Comdomi, to Luson Falomir,
One more time.
last admiral of the Obsidian King, Nerva Condomi. This ship, I was to take the 5 remaining Crimson to a fortified stronghold, there to form the backbone of an impenetrable army that would bleed our enemy dry and reclaim Yain Ka as our own. And now I feel that Koresh will resort to her mad plan, Toko Watana. If only the wheel could be finished. Well, it matters not. Not now. The Nerada has been freed from her depths. We were assailed. I feared the Crimson falling in the wrong hands. That I could not allow. With our last hope gone, to the bottom she was taken. Wasn't by choice for her to return to the surface, but now she made her way to wherever we are. But now, this worthy vessel, you are her masters, my friends. Sail. Sail far and wide, from Ashen to Uwala, with the mother's grace, the father's forbearance, and may the siblings' humor keep your water sweet. Anything else you want to talk with this ghost about?
Where's how Crimson?
I was just about to ask, yeah.
Where and how big?
They were in the hold. One, you do not know of the Crimson Army of the Obsidian King?
Let's find out.
Can I?
You can roll knowledge. We don't have to roll at disadvantage. If you all want to roll knowledge to see if you know what this is.
Can I say, my mind is fuzzy. Can you refresh us?
He's just gonna laugh.
Or
6.
what's knowledge under?
No, it's
It's just-
intelligence.
It's just
Intelligence.
intelligence.
Thank you.
6, not good.
15.
15, good enough.
I rolled a 4.
There, 15 particularly, there are just bedtime stories, really, about this army that was supposedly unbeatable, that one soldier could fight 100. And it's just a myth. Or was.
So you
I've heard about you before. My parents have spoken of you.
Hmm.
Just stories passed down, sort of like a myth or legend.
Well, I don't know why you wouldn't know about them as real, but there were only 5 remaining. We don't know. Now they might be in the depths, so they might be here. But it is for you to decide the Nerada's fate. I am moving onward. He disappears. You have a ship, and we're at the end of time. What would you like to do with this boat? Or are we just taking a break?
You're just on another break. You still
Oh, cool.
You guys have
Good.
another like 45 minutes to camp.
Oh, good.
Oh,
Oh, wow. We have a lot more
great.
than that.
Oh,
Okay,
awesome.
cool. So we can still do a lot of role play.
Cool.
So let's just take our break, and we'll come back to the ghost.
Yes, because
Yes.
I need to go.
There's a
to
real
the
break for
ladies.
everybody.
I'm gonna throw it over here.
Great. Nat's going to come in and say some stuff.
Great.
Good. We can RP a bit more. I thought we were
Yay.
done.
Yeah, good.
Sweet.
Cool.
Good times.
I need to go to the ladies like crazy woman.
I was like, that was
The barbarian's
so I wanted to
room.
go to, so that's good.
Hi, welcome to I guess what is our stream? My stream. Thanks for watching so far. We're having a really good time. We're still we're at 217.
Yay! That's Happy
Yay,
Hippo.
I got another donation. At the end of this
Yeah, open it.
next coming break, I will be doing another raffle, maybe giving away some Steam codes, and it'll be pretty rad. And then we'll be transitioning over to Dungeons and Daddies, which will be a fun time. As for now, I need to go do some things for another extra live stream that's downstairs. So
You're so busy.
I'll be back in 5
Natalie's
minutes.
killing it today.
Everybody else, do improv or something. I don't know.
What do you think we've been doing?
Okay,
We'll be back in 5 minutes.
so you guys were asking about Joey.
What?
They wanted to know who you are.
Oh,
hey, Yeah.
what's up, guys?
Can you close the door? That echo is really intense.
Joey, come on over and
Yes.
sit next to Alicia. Hey, Ghost.
It's a ghost. Sorry, guys, it's crossing through the cameras.
Okay, so Joey is from my acting class. I met him. Was it earlier this year we met?
I think so. Yeah.
Mike, boy.
Yes, I think so. It was this year. Yeah.
Acting
Yeah.
class, come on.
We had to
Microphone.
I know.
we had to like ask each other questions at the very beginning of class, and immediately we were like, "Oh, what do you do for fun?" D&D. No way.
Yeah, and we just started talking about that the whole time. I was telling her about a campaign that I'm in with some of my friends, and she texted me this week, right? Earlier
Yeah,
this
it
week.
was very last minute.
She
Yeah.
was saying, hey, we're doing this charity thing. Do you want to be a part of it? I was like, yeah, absolutely. Sounds like fun.
Mhm.
It's my
So
first time playing
So
with all of
Joey,
them.
I've been struggling with the marketing of this. I've been struggling with marketing on this with
Uh-huh.
Twitter and Instagram
Yeah,
because I can't at you.
yeah, why don't you have social media?
I don't have Instagram, but I do have Facebook.
Nobody uses Facebook.
Well, I'm
Cut
old.
to everyone
so-
in the live stream chat.
They're all donating on Facebook right now, so
Got it?
that's.
Okay, lovely.
Mhm.
Instagram is just not for me. Maybe one day, but that doesn't mean you guys can't have it, and that doesn't mean that you shouldn't still donate.
But you
or-
can post pretty
Yes.
photos.
Yeah, I just don't take that many pictures.
That's fair.
That's fair.
You know what I mean?
So, what got you into D&D?
So, funny thing, my friends were doing this volunteer thing, D&D for kids. I want to say it's 826 or something like that. And they asked me one day at work, they're like, hey, do you want to play D&D? And I was not too crazy about the idea. And they're like, well, do you mind if we just use you and another person as guinea pigs to run a campaign for people that have never played before as practice for these kids before we do a campaign for them?
Mm-hmm.
We said, yeah, sure, why not? So we did that initial campaign, and from the start of it, I loved it. It was so much fun, you know what I mean? It was just, this to me, I don't like open world video games. It's just not for me.
Like Skyrim?
Yeah, not
Yeah.
crazy about that stuff. I like a very linear storyline. But with this, it's a lot of fun just because it's essentially whatever your actions are, which I'm sure is the same in the video games and stuff like that, but whatever your actions are is whatever happens. You know what I mean? So you can get side quested on, like, just fighting people in a shop, or
Right.
you know, actually going on the quest and doing what you need to do. I have so much respect for the DMs, like the one, especially with the one I play with as well, and with Jared too. Is there's so many things that they create that might not ever even be touched. You know
Yeah.
what I mean? Or not touched for a while. So I love that concept of it. I really do, and I was really excited to get the text from Alicia, and been having such a great time with you guys. Actually, yeah, it's been really fun.
Yeah, I want to do these one shots a little bit more regular, because they're a great way to like step out of the main story and kind of get a glimpse of what else is going on in the world that Jarrett has in his mind.
Yeah, yeah.
It's a little bit fair to the DM since they're world building, and
Sure,
it just
yeah.
helps the audience to be like to know a little bit more than the players, almost kind of like your third watching of a movie.
Yeah, yeah. That makes sense. That's a cool idea, and this is my first time doing a one shot. I've never done one.
Yeah.
Yeah, I had one. The original campaign that I was in when we were the guinea pigs. We died in that campaign.
Were you literal guinea pigs too?
We were not. No. So I
Oh.
played a tiefling vampire in that one.
Nice.
A
who was
tiefling vampire?
Yes, who
That's
was
amazing.
also a noble, and and a bard.
I love it.
Very chaotic person, and actions would pretty much
Bards aren't
cause the death of
chaotic,
him and
what
all
are
his,
you
his companions. And then what we decided to do was because our DM who they have never finished that original one. I forget what it's called, but it's like the first D&D like thing you can do, or the first type of quest. I forget what it's called.
It might have been starter set.
I think it is
Yeah.
the star set, but they've never completed it in any campaign they've ever played. So what they decided to do was do a reversal and be the bad guys' side
Ghost.
that killed us.
No donuts for Ghost.
Uh-oh, that's not
He
good.
didn't get one. He was just going
Okay.
for it.
So yeah, it's cool. We're playing on the evil side of that, and
Ghost,
I play a lizard folk in that one.
Okay.
Yeah, it's
Ghost
No
it's,
Right.
donuts
it's
for
really,
you,
really
big
fun.
boys. No donuts for
I
you.
love the like role play of this aspect.
didn't
and
get
like
one.
really putting yourself in the
Oh.
mindset of another character, something like
Yeah.
that. So.
Like
Yeah.
putting that limitation on yourself.
Yeah, exactly.
I'm gonna go to the bathroom really quick.
Go do your thing.
Oh,
Oh, yeah,
okay.
that's
Sorry.
what we were doing.
That's
Yeah.
what we're
I know.
supposed to be doing.
We're giving him an introduction.
Nice.
Oh.
We're
Gotcha.
still going until about 1:50 p.m. PST. So
Yeah.
For the
yeah,
game.
for the game.
For this
yeah.
game, and then Dungeons and Daddies.
Yeah, transition time over Dungeons and
Thanks.
Daddies,
Yes, of
some
course.
handoffs, some closing statements, etc., etc.
Yep, yep.
Awesome.
What you doing, buddy?
Can I steal some popcorn from you, please?
So-
dice. Get out with it.
Donations.
Yay!
Children's Miracle Network, super awesome. Fables of Refuge, super happy to be here for
Yep.
Nat Roman's live stream.
Absolutely. Oh, cool. We got even more donations. That's awesome.
Yeah.
Yay!
Did we? Oh, let me
Roll it in,
go.
Michael.
Let me go get those names. Cause
Yeah.
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 I'm gonna take this off because it's hot like a bottle.
Thank you.
Just keeps the heat in. Tie's a little saggy, droopy. That's okay.
That's okay.
Thanks for joining us, you guys. It's post Halloween.
Yeah.
I hope you had a great Halloween. I dressed up as a Jedi General. I did.
Nice.
Had to reshape the armor and stuff. Nat helped me out with that. Let me borrow a heat gun and get things going, which is super great. It was kind of based on Anakin's Clone Wars armor. Super fun. What were you this year, Carmichael?
I was in my pajamas for most of the night,
Cool.
but I was
I was
Dracula.
too.
I
Mm.
was Dracula
we
for a
went to a
little
party.
bit, but I was like, this is great, but the cats are attacking the cape.
Cape. Yeah.
Aha.
And I was just like, I want to relax and have wine, and
That sounds lovely.
I had baby tomatoes with Henry.
Oh,
and
cool.
we just sprinkled fresh crushed black pepper on it.
Delicious.
Yummy.
I was Beatrix Kiddo from Kill Bill.
Sweet.
Nice. That's
And
right. Yeah, I
I
saw your
painted
picture.
it that night, and it looked awesome.
You got a picture?
Sweet.
I do not because some parties you shouldn't just take pictures of yourself.
Right, right.
So
Weren't you? Are you still working on the Zelda stuff? Is that just for
yeah,
cosplay?
eventually. Yeah.
Yeah,
It'll be around maybe for oh god.
One of the cons.
One of the cons for sure. One of them.
There's always
very
another
red in
one.
this
Where the
legend.
hell is my
So this
fundraiser?
DM screen,
Yes.
let's talk
yeah.
about it for a little bit.
Yeah,
This is
talk
like the
about that.
ultimate
All
opportunity.
right. So our DM screen,
It's not
which is still it's not finished. We got it in a semi-finished state for the live stream. This is by Tom Phillips
Oh yeah.
at Tommy PX3. He's my best friend. He introduced me to Jess. He's amazing. Oh, awesome. And here, these are big donators. We're gonna shout out to Phil Caressia.
Thanks, Phil.
Yes. Nick Gerlach.
Thanks, Nick.
Jack Will Shepherd.
Thanks,
Did you
Jack.
get stuck
Shepherd.
on an island in the early 2000s, Jack Shepherd? You probably hate hearing that. You probably hate it.
Yeah.
We have
It's
to go
like-
back.
Sorry.
We had to go back, and then
Dr. Kate.
oh, I can't read this. It's probably Portuguese or Spanish, but Joao Souza. Sorry for completely butchering your name.
or you got it exactly right.
Yeah, we'll see.
Very true.
I mean, like Jose Carioca is just Joe or Zay,
Right.
as they called him in Brazil.
Mhm.
That's an old cartoon character.
Thank you everyone for donating.
Yeah,
This is amazing.
it's huge.
Super appreciate it.
very cool.
I hope you're enjoying both the show, the game, and the story and the characters. That's
Dog.
dogs.
Wrangling.
If you want more of this show, you can definitely check out Fables of Refuge on YouTube. If you're watching this on YouTube, good job, you're already there.
We'll also give on this link to donors as well as your Patreon.
Yeah.
link,
Yeah, then there's
Yeah.
the link to Extra Life in the description on YouTube. And then in here, it's right above, or Nat, where is the link that we can find other than in the chat?
Asking questions behind glass windows.
Yeah.
It's not in the chat. It's in the description.
Yeah.
Description of the video.
Yeah. It's
Yeah.
just there.
Fine on the description. We can't put links in the chat.
Oh, that okay.
We're doing it live.
We're doing it
ladies
live.
and
Live stream.
All right.
Because you can like copy and paste.
Get over there.
Yeah.
Go back to your seat.
Yes. So the screen, my very good friend Tom Phillips made it. So he
Thanks, Tommy P.
inlaid the metal for it and then covered it over with lots and lots of epoxy's not right. What's the
Resin.
resin? And it's incredible. He made me as a wizard. It's so cool.
It is very cool.
And then put our Fables of Refuge logo on the side. And oh man, it's incredible.
I can't wait for it to be like done.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
It looks so good.
it's very fun. On the back, he's got magnetic paint so that I can put reference sheets by magnets. I forgot magnets because I was overwhelmed this morning, but tape has worked very well. But yeah, so magnetic paint. It's got
Yeah.
like iron in it.
Like chalk. Like you can buy the chalkboard
Yeah.
paint.
Oh yeah. Okay.
It's
So
the
that way,
same idea.
if we play a different system
Right.
or whatever, you can just put the sheets onto it. Pop, pop, pop. It's so good. It's so amazing. But okay.
Is this you on the screen?
Yeah, that is me on the screen as a wizard, and the runes spell out my name, Jarrett Sullivan. Look out. It's super cool. Yeah, it's beyond belief. It's ridiculously amazing.
It's so cool.
Great. We want to thank Tom
Thanks, Tom.
for everything, always. But yeah, are we ready to hop back in here
Let's do
for
it.
30-ish minutes? So you just
Let's
wanna-
do this.
So instead of the ghost disappearing, he was just telling you about the unbeatable Crimson Army of the Obsidian King.
So, DM,
Mm.
he said there's crimson aboard the ship.
He said his last thing he was doing before it sank was that he had 5 Crimson aboard.
And they're in the
remaining
hull.
5.
Did we just kill them?
No way.
No, I think they're still alive, but he just doesn't know where they are.
Mm.
Or if they are. They just don't know.
I thought you said they were in the hold, right?
In the hold.
Oh.
Have we?
Is there a way to get to the hold?
Yeah.
There seems to be magical doors around here.
Yes, think and you will find it. The pendant will guide you.
Does the pendant make a sound or point on its own when someone wears it?
The ship will make you aware.
Hmm.
She's not my largest vessel, or maybe even my finest, but she was a blockade runner built for this, and I'm proud to say it was my last place.
Milo heads to the door, but before walking out, he turns and asks, "Why would someone want to steal this ship?"
For the Crimson, the fallen hands of our enemies. The ever war came, we had to fight.
Milo heads out.
In Druidic,
Mhm.
this ship's not going back to the halfling.
We should keep it.
Yeah.
Okay. Let's do it. Oh, the captain's not there anymore, right?
He's still ghost, he's hanging out, yeah.
Do you guys remember what the prince's name is? The guy that
Prince
we're
and Oak?
the guy that
The
we're
Prince of Underwood. No,
Oh,
the one
not
that we're
Underwood.
delivering the ship to.
Duringer.
Duringer the Underprince.
Do you know
Duringer.
anything about Duringer the Underprince? Or his family line?
Doesn't ring a bell to me.
Hmm.
I served Bayek.
He's probably just like a big mob boss.
Hmm.
Under Prince being the royalty of the. Yeah.
Right, okay. I agree with you. And Druid, I agree with you.
I just don't want to talk about it until the ghost leaves in case it triggers him.
Okay.
That's it.
Okay. Anything else you want to ask the captain?
I don't think so. Mm-mm.
All right.
Yeah.
He acknowledges you. Good luck. Ride the waves. Tow, Lusan, follow me. He bows and fades away. So you have a ship now. What do you want to do?
Well, on the deck,
Okay.
I think about a normal ship's anatomy,
Mm-hmm.
and I look to where normally you go to the hull.
Okay. So as you're thinking about it, and you're set toward the center of the deck, a light, and then and stairs form. So there's a hole in the floor and stairs leading down.
I found the way down into the ship
Where is it?
I'll
out
go
here.
out and see.
Okay, follow.
There's now a hole in the middle of the deck. The mist is fading.
Interesting.
I go down into the hold.
Okay.
I'll follow him.
Follow.
You head down in there. As you enter, certain points on the wall begin to glow, casting faint light, so you can see. And there's some crates and things, but they're make perception checks.
Disadvantage.
Disadvantage. Hey, not so bad.
13.
15.
15,
6.
6,
8. No, yeah, 10.
10, 16. There seems to be behind some now kind of destroyed crates and stuff. There seems to be something back in the back that you notice, Raha. Something catches your eye. It glints a little bit.
I will go towards it
All right.
and look at it.
On the ground in kind of a strange pile, there's clothing. It's got a reddish hue, and it has metal parts, and it looks vaguely humanoid, but there are holes in it. There's slashes in it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Is it armor?
It's not hard like armor. Do you want to check it out?
Yeah.
All right, let's do an investigation.
Is it
roll.
dark down here?
No, the lights turned on as you
Gotcha.
came down.
He
Essentially.
gave us lanterns. He was nice.
Magic lights.
You guys sing a song?
No. It's
Okay.
it's a 3.
It's a 3. Okay.
It's close.
So yeah, it's armor-like, but it looks more like clothes, and it's very confusing to you.
Do you want to put it on?
No.
Is it
I
big
will.
enough for me?
Or
Small.
do you want to put it on?
Small enough, you mean?
I don't know. I mean, how big is it? Does it fit me or does it fit him?
I mean, right now it looks vaguely human-sized.
Okay, you can wear it.
Do you want it?
No.
I'll put it on to see if there's anything happens.
All right, so as you try
die.
to like step into it, parts of it start to glow a little bit, and they sort of take form onto you, but then it can't and then it sort of just fizzles out, and it's just kind of loose on you, like it can't.
I think we should take this with us.
What
Alright.
is it?
Is the color of this? It's a coat, right? Coatish.
It's
I was gonna
yeah,
ask you
strange,
that too,
strange clothes.
Is it a crimson color?
It is.
Huh. Can you point the pendant near it, but don't put the metal on me, please? Does anything happen?
I think about turning it on.
Ooh. No, it doesn't react with the armor.
Is there a socket to put it on? Like a missing piece of the armor?
I mean, it's slashed through. Parts are broken. There's like strange, almost metal, but not quite metal pieces that are broken. It's been like this thing.
There is metal on the armor.
So it's not quite metal.
Okay.
Yeah, it's
If it is, I would take
it's
it
a
off.
strange material like the ship is made.
Oh,
of.
sorry.
It's okay.
Okay.
Um.
I'm just gonna keep it on me then.
Okay. Yeah. There's holes. You just kind of wear it. It's
Yeah.
like it's kind of like wearing a onesie that's been like ripped and shredded.
Oh, jeez.
And there's pieces on it, like heavier parts to it, but they're not like when you put your foot into the footy of it. It was like it started to form up on your foot and take shape, and then it fizzled out.
Busted ass Tanoki suit.
Yeah.
I'm gonna keep it on
Okay.
and walk through the ship
Okay.
to different places just to see if something happens.
All right.
I'm going to see if there's if that is the color crimson.
Mm-hmm.
I would assume that there might be more since there were 5.
Oh.
I'm gonna look for more.
Nice.
Let's make an investigation check. You're searching specifically for it.
Ten.
Okay. With some time, you can take your time. You start looking around because you're looking specifically for it. You don't find another piece of armor, but across the hold, you do find a broken helmet-like thing. It has a collar, and then a broken piece of crystal on the front, and it has that similar red cloth on the back of it.
Okay. Is that all I find?
Mm-hmm.
It's
Yeah,
probably
for you, it's pretty big. But you
It's
can pick
pretty-
it up. Actually, it's surprisingly light for how big it is.
Do you want to see if it'll form to your head?
My ears just. And I put it on.
All right. So as you put it around, you hear the collar be like, and it starts to tighten up a little, and then and doesn't. So it's a little bit tighter on you, but it didn't seem to do anything.
Take it off.
When you take it off, it's now fitting in your hands.
Put it down.
Okay.
I guess it's broken. I don't know.
Never seen anything like it
yeah,
ever.
but it seems
Ever.
like it's trying to do something, but not doing it.
Right.
Okay. I guess we bring the ship to the halfling.
Absolutely not.
I agree.
Yeah, why does he get this cool ship? He didn't do anything to get it. We worked really hard for this ship.
The captain,
I don't even like being on the ocean, but we earned this.
not only that, the captain is entrusting it into us specifically.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not going to give it to some random criminal who thinks he owns the city of Oak just for 1,000.
And we are worthy.
If the money is that important to you, every time we earn, you can take mine.
Make a wisdom check for me really quick.
Disadvantage.
No, 'cause it's mental. You're using your brain. I'll let you.
Oh, come on.
You're not in like a heavy situation anymore. So,
It's a 8.
I mean, even with an 8, you know this ship has to be more valuable than 1,000 gold apiece. That's nothing.
Oh yeah, I'm definitely not debating that.
Okay.
I'm definitely listening to everyone.
Okay. I just want you to. Your instinct is like, we can turn it in. We better get fucking paid.
Well, I guess this is the hold. I wonder. Technically, there would be one more floor for a crew to sleep, unless if it's a cargo ship.
And maybe a weapons storage?
So as you're thinking of this, on the back wall, another door open.
Oh look.
Well, there you go. There it is.
I scurry over.
Okay. There's racks. Looks like it could fit about 10, which strikes you as undercrewed for a vessel this size. But you've also never encountered a vessel like this before. So.
Can I follow him in? Do we see anything on the beds, or anything hidden? A secret wall somewhere? A brick that seems out of place?
There's some foot lockers, kind of built into the flooring. They have just like some basic clothing, the style of which is way outlandish. It's very form-fitting. It's the material, you can't quite tell what it is. It's like the tightest weave you've ever seen.
I don't know about you guys, but these beds are looking pretty nice right now.
We have been up for quite some time.
Well, what are we going to do with the ship if we're not going to bring it back?
We can sail.
We can find the Crimson Army.
That sounds way cooler.
I'd have to go pick up my mom and grandpa.
Sure.
That's cool. We could do that. There's room.
It's a big ship.
Do you want me to send a dolphin?
My mom would dig it, not my grandpa.
David, really quick. Happy Hippo likes our sponsor, Staples.
Thank you.
boy.
He said, I'm really tired, and all I can think about right now is Staples as a sponsor.
Well, I guess let's head back up to the top of the ship.
I can take watch if everyone needs to rest.
I wouldn't mind, sleeping. Kind of tired.
All right. Well,
When I get really angry, I get really tired, you guys.
That's fair.
I'm
You should-
angry a lot today.
You should sleep. You rolled a lot.
You earned it, Raha. You were
did. You should
awesome.
I was, wasn't I?
You were so awesome.
That's part of my name.
You are a good human.
Thanks. I try, I guess.
One of those bunks is looking real good. One of the racks looks really
Yeah. Is there one big enough to fit me?
good.
I'm pretty tall.
You're gonna have to scrunch in a little bit, but
That's all right.
it's
I'm
yeah.
used to it. It's fine.
Yeah.
Question.
Mm-hmm.
The first room we were in that's sealed up, you said there was a nice blanket on there, right? Or something
In the
like that.
captain's, the captain's bed had a really nice embroidered blanket.
I bet it did. It's the captain.
Did we notice anything mystical about it? Like, was it really nice to a point that it could be made by magic?
It was in really good shape.
I'm gonna go back and
Take
get
that
it.
as it will. Okay, it's nice. It's a heavy blanket, good for sleeping at sea.
Let me give it to her.
Aww.
Tuck Raha.
Yeah, nice. Yeah.
I'd like to look at that map one more time in the
Okay.
captain's quarters.
Okay.
You said that the continent seemed bigger.
Yes.
Same kind of shapes as the current continents.
Similar in like kind of spacing, but
Yeah.
just like more.
More continenty.
More land mass.
Is there a year on the map?
No, but there is notations for the city of glass. There's notations for.
I look for the city of Oak. Is it there?
City of Glass is like the Crimson Army of the Obsidian King is just known as a fairy tale,
Right.
but you see a location.
But is the city of Oak on the map?
No.
That's weird.
That is weird.
Is there a compass somewhere in this room?
Is there a wheel to the ship too?
Yeah, I mean you can. There's sea instruments. Yeah, there might be a helm, maybe. You don't know.
I head out and I think about the the wheel, and I think about the sails.
Okay, when you start to think of like the helm, you just get the feeling that you need to pick a direction. And then as you're thinking about the sails, from the masts unfolds fan-like sails that immediately grab some wind.
Huh. I guess we're going.
That pendant is something, huh?
Where are you taking us, young mouseling?
I was thinking about
3-hour tour.
I was thinking about my mom.
Where is she?
Well, I left her at
West.
she's west.
So suddenly from behind the ship you hear water's moving and something is pushing.
I run
And,
into the captain's quarters, look out the window to see if the wheel moves.
It is. I mean, you can see it from the back of the ship too. But
Either one.
But yeah, the wheel is moving and propelling the ship, and it's going the direction of which you have chosen.
Can we sense that the ship is taking us somewhere?
While you're moving.
I mean, like intentionally? Like, does the ship have a certain navigation in it that says we need to go here?
No, I mean he's getting the sense that it's going where he wants it to go, but the
Gotcha.
rest of you is just the ship's moving.
Well, I thought about going west, and I think the ship is going west.
I think we should go to the city of glass. Think about how much more gold you can bring back to your mom.
I mean, the City Oak's right there.
It is.
Oh, it's literally
yeah. You don't have to leave. You can leave anytime.
I think it might be too dangerous for your mom.
Okay.
Have a little armada to be a commodore.
Well,
Right.
is the fog's dissipating. How
As you start to think of the fog, you feel like you could do something.
I can do something. I make a clear path through the fog.
I say to her in Druidic, that pendant has a lot of power.
It does, but I think he'll be okay with it.
Okay.
We'll make sure we take turns.
Ship
Cool.
to shore bombardment.
Magical ballista.
Then I'll say, I know we're going west, but I'm just going to be a little bit more specific for it.
Mm-hmm.
One of these fucking pieces.
Backstory. He wrote a long backstory.
I'm going through your backstory of the world to get to my backstory.
Mm-hmm.
Bring me to the Black Cat.
All right. So you kind of have it under. You know where that is in the city.
Yeah.
So you can. Yeah, you know where you parked it. So you start you have cleared some of the mist and you can see the docks in the distance under the bright moonlight. And you're like, oh yeah, we have her docked up over there, so you can start gliding your way in.
Great. The Black Cat's my grandpa's boat.
Oh, we're gonna tug it along?
Yeah.
Okay.
Along with the little dinghy we rode in on is still attached
Yeah,
to the
yeah.
side.
We can get rid of the dinghy to make room for Black Cat.
That dinghy belongs to somebody.
It does.
It's a
We
criminal.
can.
We don't know that.
You
Well, we're
don't
going
know
back to
that.
the docks. We
A
can.
criminal took it for you.
Oh, that's true. We'll leave it at the docks.
All right. Yeah. Pull up to the docks.
All right, you coast in perfectly and just stop right on it. Dockmaster comes walking out. Whoa, and he's like, oh, he can speak. Okay, right. Didn't you have the Black Cat? What? I don't even know how much to. I guess it would be 10 gold fee for a ship this size.
I don't think we're gonna be parking for too long. Could we cut it a little bit in half? I know it's a big ship. Oh,
Yeah. And he's just like, whatever you want to pay. And he's just like, he's so overwhelmed by it. It's so alien.
I give him.
It's like you just roll up in a Cadillac.
I'll give him 10 gold. Screw it.
Okay. Oh, thank you. And he takes it and he's got it in his hands and he's just staring at the Nerada.
I guess I hop off to head over to the Black Cat to see if
The sails fold back into the mast, disappear.
Do you need help?
I don't know how. Is there a way to tow? Is there a way to tow another boat on the ship? A giant wheel at the back of the so.
Yeah.
I want to go check in and see if my family's on the Black Cat.
Okay. Blood everywhere. No, I'm just kidding. Wouldn't do that to you. not in a one shot.
Nice.
Not in a one shot.
Yeah, your grandpa is snoring away. Your mom's still up. She's fretting a bit, but she's like kneading some dough. You know,
The little mouse thing needing
just
Tiny
going through the
little bread
motions,
pea.
like whispering to herself about that boy and trouble he's gonna be in.
I used to live with your mom. It's adorable. I'm asleep. I don't know.
No, but I'm wondering.
This is just Jess talking.
I feel like Raha might tease him for it in a loving way.
No.
No.
Mom?
Oh, you're back. That's good. Little singed. Shouldn't
Yeah.
be playing with fire, little Milo.
I know, Mom.
Here, work on this. She puts some dough in front of you.
I
Have biscuits in the morning.
good. Can we set sail?
Oh, and where do you want to go?
I was thinking maybe home?
Yeah. What do you want to do at home?
Go back to the bakery?
I mean, it's being run by someone else right now, isn't it? And he seems to be doing fine. Don't we need to not be there?
Yeah, Mom. So something happened.
Ears go back.
My ears are back too. I think it'll be easier to just show you.
You know how I feel about surprises now. Nothing popping out.
No.
My squeaker will come right out.
I hold her hand
Okay.
and we walk out to the dock
She's a little plump.
and I show her the new ship,
The Nerada.
Nerada,
Ooh.
and I said,
Isn't that nice?
and I say that it's kind of ours.
Ears, eyebrows, nose is just twitching. Well, that's good for you, Milo. These lies. What are you gonna do with a ship that big? And she starts to turn around.
I'm not lying, Mom. And I I tell her the events that we just went through,
Mm-hmm.
and
Make a persuasion check.
I put the
Disadvantage.
I put the amulet.
Mom doesn't believe.
I put the amulet in her hand.
Okay.
Can I be walking towards them?
Sure.
Disadvantage.
Yeah. You're talking.
So I swear
Oh,
that it's ours. It's our ship.
Well, you're not convincing her much by talking to her, but she does take the pendant, which she's holding. It. This is nice. It's an aquin, you know.
Where was that spot that you saved Dad?
Oh, it was just over there. Not too far across the bay. You can't see it. It's dark.
Can I have walked
Man.
up to them at this point?
Sure.
And I put a hand on his
Like, I'd kneel down and put a hand on his shoulder and say, "Did you know your son has been chosen?"
What have you gotten yourself into, Milo?
And then Phalar up on the ship. Milo, are we leaving or not?
I tell her that he has to go on a quest with us and that it's too dangerous for them to come along. So I advise that they stay here.
I mean, they can come along, can't they?
I wouldn't want your mother to get hurt under our watch.
Mom can handle herself.
It's her choice.
She also
She
makes really good
She
bread.
speaks in primordial to you.
To me.
To you.
Okay.
Like, it's like, well, you don't know what you don't know.
Oh, snap. My mom told you.
Plump little mouseling. Wow.
I say back to her, Does your son know all these things about you?
No.
Do you want to come with us?
I might want to keep an eye on him, she says. Well, I guess we'll just bring the black cat along. To wake up your grandpa, you know he doesn't like being woken up.
we can just let him sleep, and we'll just pull it along, and we'll explain it to him later.
Yeah, I'm sure he'll think it's quite fun. That's where you get it from. She hands you the thing.
Did the fog move in any way towards the direction?
It seems to be dissipating pretty heavy.
Okay.
Yeah, it's all kind of like disappearing.
I say to her in primordial, I said we're going to the city of glass.
And she says, that place isn't real.
All right.
Anything else? Anybody? You're asleep?
I'm asleep.
Milo,
You don't wake up to
Disease.
2 more mouselings.
Eh,
Milo,
sounds good.
we have plenty of beds up here. Bring them up.
Grandpa likes his bed.
If there's a big storm, it won't be so good for the black cat. Bring him up.
I'll go wake up Grandpa.
Okay. Yeah. What? Is it breakfast time?
Not yet. It's a little early for that. But we got a new ship and an adventure.
Coffee first. Good point. All right, show me what this ship that you stole, pirate boy. It comes out. So, an old mouseling, a mom mouseling, and this mouseling work together. You pay some like dock hands. There's a crowd kind of forming to see the Nerada. Now that the fog is dissipating and people are a little relieved, they're also seeing this very strange vessel. So you hire some guys for a few copper to help tie up your lines and tow cables.
Oh, I'll pay twice the normal rate for them to do it right.
Nice. Doesn't take long.
Someone's got lots of money.
Seafaring folk. You board the Nerada and make your way. Anywhere specific?
The city of glass.
The city of glass.
The city of glass.
All right, you think you could figure it out with that map, maybe.
All right.
All right. And that's where we're going to end our one shot with these 4 adventurers on a
And my family.
incredible vessel sailing in the sea. This is an in-canon game of our Fables universe. So there was Lord Dump in here, and
Yeah, there was.
and now 4 new characters on a magical boat and going out into the Merry Sea at the moment. So
Cool.
very cool. Thank you for joining us. This is Nat Roman's charity live stream, Children of Hope.
We got giveaways.
We've got
we got
giveaways.
Holy
Nice.
cow.
I'm giving away 2
Giveaway.
copies of my favorite game, Grease by Nomada Studio, because they gave me a ton of them on Steam.
Nice.
So congratulations to Nick Gerlach or Nick Gerlach. I don't know how to pronounce that, but I have your email and I'm gonna give it to you.
Yay.
That's what matters,
And
really.
then congratulations to Michael. I don't know your last name, but I have your email as well. So y'all are
Yay,
getting
Michael.
some cool copies of my favorite game, which we're gonna speedrun in a few hours. So,
Nice.
Nice.
Ooh.
yeah, we're going to hand it off to Dungeons and Daddies.
Dungeons and Daddies
I-
is coming up
I
2 o'clock.
I saw Freddy. He's wandering about.
Freddy's
so
in the house, super
Uh,
cool.
say your goodbyes and
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
Great.
So this has been Fables of Refuge. If you like this game, this is basically the style that we play in. We have yet to live stream. We hope to in the future, but the show is kind of set up in that fashion where Alicia and Jess are players. Carmichael is behind the camera doing jobs of 15 people, and I'm not joking.
Seriously.
And yeah, so
What are you talking about? He just has sparkling water and popcorn while we play.
that's it.
Yeah.
And we're happy for our friend Joey to come join us today.
Thank you, Joey.
It was awesome.
Yeah.
Had a really good time. You dove right in, and you got along great with everyone playing. You never know how it's going to go sometimes. That was awesome. So if you like the show, come check us out, Fables of Refuge. We've got 4 episodes up right now.
4 episodes up.
3-ish hours apiece.
Mhm.
So that can be a lot. We have it as a podcast as well, so you can just listen to it in the car and
We
or
also
wherever.
we also have a playlist on the YouTube channel dedicated to learning more about Refuge, and then we also have highlights on the channel if you want to just get some vibes out of it first.
Also, where is this video going after we're done with it?
And then after this live stream, it's